Yeah, check 1 2, check 1 2. Is this mic on? Is this mic on? Hey, listen, man. It's the one and only trendsetter DJ Sense, and you're listening to CockTales. Dirty discussions with Kiki and Medina Monroe. Yeah.
Recorded a long time ago. It's gonna be a lot of extra.
That needs to be a whole show in itself before we really start record.
Right.
Okay. So for today's cocktail, I am actually going to use one of the drinks that we had at our live show, the 255 Punch. So what you need for a 255 Punch is 1 liter of bourbon, 1 cup of granulated sugar, peels of 3 lemons and 1 orange, juice of the peeled lemons and the orange, 1 liter of strong unsweetened tea, preferably green tea, 250 milliliters of champagne. Club soda can be used for the less fancy folks, freshly grated nutmeg. If you don't have fresh nutmeg, don't use the powdery stuff. Just delete the whole thing. So here's how you make it. You're going to muddle the sugar and citrus peels in the bottom of a large punch bowl. Let sit for about 2 hours. Stir in the juice of the peeled fruits, tea, Maker's Mark, bourbon, leaving the citrus peels in the bowl. Top the punch bowl with champagne just before serving. Stir gently, ladle into serving glass over ice, and garnish with freshly grated nutmeg. And we left out some of the ingredients at the live show because, as you could tell, it was a lot.
Y'all wasn't getting no nutmeg. Y'all don't even know how to taste nutmeg.
Y'all would have been like, there's some brown stuff in my drink. But did you taste the 255? It was lit.
I didn't because I was scared of that. I knew it was strong.
Bitch, I took some home in
You
little
did?
water bottles. I've been sipping on 255 Punch since.
No, but I said I was going to make some because the recipe did sound good. I found it on another company that ain't sponsoring's website. And I was like, ooh, this sounds good. I would make this and they said it was actually a good summertime brown drink. And I find that it's hard to find good summertime brown drink. So, yeah, that was, y'all was lit. So it must have been good.
Y'all was lit.
Oh, my God. I was like, did no one eat today? Because nobody really bought drinks like that. I know we gave some of the we gave the VIPs drinks. But my goodness.
There was bitches kissing bitches.
You was one of them.
I forgot.
Oh, my God.
I totally forgot
you
about
was kissing
that.
everybody.
I was really true to myself.
You were. And I saw other girls kissing girls. I didn't see no niggas kissing niggas.
There was a twerk contest.
There was. My sister
Kiki
was in it. She was up there. They said that something happened and it was like, I need all my bad bitches to the stage. And they were picking people out of the audience. My sister just gonna stand up and proceed to the audience, not waiting for shit. Okay, go ahead,
I mean,
girl.
she a baddie, though,
She
so
is.
I ain't mad at
She
her.
went on up there and she had a good time. She missed her fucking flight Sunday, so she hung out with us. She missed it Sunday, so she went to the Sunday show too. And it was great. Two of my sisters came. A bunch of my friends came. It was great.
You know what I thought was super dope? Like,
What?
So my friends were coming up to me after the show, after both shows, especially Saturday. And they were like, people knew who we were. She was like, somebody was like, oh, that's Medina's best friend. That's the girl that doesn't have Instagram. Oh, that girl does her hair. I was like, that is so fucking hilarious.
That is.
And when Marcel and Brittany were having battle of the best friends in the audience, I was like, y'all.
I was like, y'all need to sit the
shut
fuck down.
down.
We got a show to do. Sit down. Thank you.
We know y'all love us.
Yes, appreciate it. But shh. At some point, Marcel got so tired, he passed out. And Nia was so happy. Nia's cum cups, by the way. She was there with the blonde Mama Combs wig. And she was like, I'm so glad Marcel got tired and fell asleep because he was just so loud. And I was trying to hear the show.
He fell asleep at the show?
Yes. And I could see him because where he was sitting, there was enough light right there. He was close enough. And I thought he was texting at first. And I thought he was setting up his booty call. But his ass was asleep.
I think it was like...
And he was like, I only had a few drinks. Everybody says that. But I'm like, did y'all really have a few drinks or did you lose count?
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been both. Because I really feel like niggas didn't eat.
That must have...
I didn't eat, so I didn't drink that much. And I'm just thankful because I prayed about it. I did not get too drunk at all.
We looked good,
this
Kiki.
weekend.
We looked good.
We did.
And Saturday, I thought it was funny how I didn't know what you were wearing. You didn't really know what I was wearing. I didn't really know what I was wearing.
I told you what I was wearing.
But I didn't know what it actually... We kind of color coordinated because you had red in yours and then I had red. I thought it was like...
It was cute.
We looked good. Barkia on the beat.
Okay.
What's up?
Did you... Was it... I can't remember which girl it was. It was either Miss Gentle or another girl it's like Fly something. There was like, how many felonies did you catch for that beat you did on their face this week?
I saw that. I was
My goodness. And then I had to go to work on Monday looking regular.
How about
regular. That was the most humbling experience of the weekend.
I went back to work and I was sitting at the desk like, man. But how about this? Some of my coworkers have been sending me screenshots and they're like, what do you do on the weekends? Are you a celebrity? My friends from high school are posting pictures of you and your friend at a show. And I was like, wow, that's dope. Like,
that
no,
is.
but obviously,
I wish.
still got to come to this bitch.
It was funny to me that so many people, especially the people that I work with, were like, oh, I heard you had a great show. And I invited those bitches to the show. Yes, you bitches. I invited them to the show. And, like, some people did come. But a lot of people did not. But then they were all on the shit on Monday. Well, it's over. And then some of the people that we reached out to about various things, they that weren't very responsive. They were like,
Now
oh,
they
when's
real
the next one? Is it
responsive.
next weekend? Do you do it once a month? No, we don't. And as it stands now, we don't really have the next date that will be in Atlanta. So you missed it. I mean, we'll be back.
Yeah.
But I don't know, girl. So next time we reach out, y'all better be ready.
You better be ready because me and Kiki ain't come to play with y'all. We taking over.
Okay.
We the two baddest bitches doing podcasts right now. What's up? What's up?
So what else you do this weekend?
Nigga.
Sleep? Did you sleep?
I didn't
didn't
get
sleep.
any sleep. Last night I went on a date. Why? I don't know. I should have gone to
Oh.
sleep. I didn't go to bed till 5:45 and had to wake up at 7. But
Bitch, why?
I don't know. I've just been on a
date
high
is a
from
date.
the weekend.
Sometimes you want to have a date.
I've been on a high from the weekend. I'm fucking in love with the DJ. I want to marry him and have his babies, and we have little
Girl.
DJ babies. Like I told him that.
All right, well, I tried to take my ass to sleep, and I still had a whole bunch of work to do. I've been cussing people out since Friday. So my voice still ain't back, but it's coming back. So keep sending me your, what is it called? Remedies.
Yeah.
Keep sending them. They ain't nothing working, but I'm going to keep trying different stuff, and maybe something will work. I don't know. Maybe I can put some yoni oil in my throat because something's got to give.
Before we move
because
on
I
to
can't.
weird sex,
What?
we gotta just like shout out everybody who really helped us that helped the fuck out of us. Ayana, bruh, like we have a whole team. Do y'all realize that we have a team? Me, you, and Ayana. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I was like, who?
We got a team. Like Ayana was really, really helping us. Jerome, like I
Jerome
just
helped out, yes.
appreciated him, like because that wasn't really what he was there for, but he just stepped in and
He
was
did,
like,
and he
"What y'all need me to
volunteered on
do?"
Sunday.
Taryn was working like we was paying his
And
ass.
Taryn, if you are listening to this, why the fuck did you let me keep calling you CJ? I really thought you said CJ. I don't know what's going on with my ear, nose, and throat right now, but I promise I was not trying to be disrespectful.
CJ.
I thought that's what Ayana said. Maybe she said TJ. I don't know what she said. Maybe she said Taryn. It did not. Taryn and TJ don't even sound the same. But I kept calling him that, and I was like, I know his name. And I was saying it. I was trying to make sure I called him by his name. And I feel really bad, so I want to publicly apologize and know that I charge it to my mind and my illness and not my heart. I also want to shout out Sandra because she was with me all weekend. And Nia and Grace flew in Friday morning, and they were with me all day Friday with all like the little stuff. And when stuff wasn't going as planned, they just were like, okay,
What you
it's
need,
all
what you
right.
need, I love them
I
to
got
jump
you.
in.
And I appreciate that. All my friends who came out, I really appreciate that because y'all didn't have to, but y'all did. And y'all said really nice things. And I was crying and shit all weekend. And I'm not going to cry now, so we'll talk about it later.
I want to shout out Nicola, who is one of my best friends, but she's also my hairstylist. Her Instagram is Miss Cola, or Nicola Keeps It Natural. She's a baddie. She was Lil Fade. Obviously, somebody nicknamed her Lil Fade. I think KJ nicknamed her Lil Fade when she won the twerk contest. I also want to shout out my girlfriend Brittany, who's one of my best friends, but everyone thinks we're fucking, but we not. She's just my best friend, and we like to lick each other's tongues from time to time. And I want to shout out Pink Door Exclusives for donating, that sounds poor. What is it called? Sponsoring my weave, because this shit is amazing and I can't wait to wash it because it has sweat out from the live show. Shout out to everybody that just came through and helped a bitch.
Oh, yeah. And my sisters, because those bitches came through.
And came through.
Even Christine. I don't even know Christine like that, but Christine is one of my sister's best friends, and she was helping a little bit. And I appreciate y'all. Everybody. who was
We
there.
love y'all.
We do.
Well, I got something to say before y'all finish.
What?
We love y'all.
Aw.
Y'all did that shit, okay?
Oh, thank you.
Like, I want y'all to just sit and just think about y'all did this. You know, like y'all didn't have no motherfucking
We sure did.
camp
sure
to
didn't
come
want
through.
no
Like
budget.
y'all was doing this month and month and month, you know, just going hard. And to see the final product, you know, I'm very proud of y'all.
Thank you.
That means so
Yeah,
much.
we all was just like, wow, like they really did this shit.
And I like how we did it, how we wanted to do. I remember when we first started talking about it. Kiki and I are, y'all already know we're very different, but there's parts of us that are the same. We love Beyonce, obviously. I love how Beyonce gives an experience. We wanted to give people an experience, and I think we really did that.
Yeah, I think that even though what I think other people would rate the show is much higher than what I would rate the show, that still makes me feel good because it's like, okay, y'all don't know all the details of everything we wanted to do, what we had to cut short, and all that stuff. So it just feels good to know that even though we had to cut some corners, y'all had a blast because that's really what it's about. But I will be honest, I've been on Beyonce mode, like critiquing everything, going through everything we did, didn't do, could have done, would have done, should have done, what we going to do next. And it's like, okay, let me make my notes. I've just been analyzing everything. Y'all know how I am.
Yeah. Somebody put on one of my comments, if I could watch this show a million times, I would. That meant so much. And it's not like it was someone I know.
Oh, really?
It was
stranger.
just somebody. Yeah. I was like, wow, that's dope.
Some people went home and bought tickets for Sunday. And I think that's how we sold it out because they had so much fun on Saturday. And I'm just like, y'all really fuck with us.
Could you imagine if we
I don't
did
know if I
parties? I
would've
feel
did
like
that.
we really lit. We really lit.
Yeah, like, but
We
that
gonna
would,
get
I
some
know,
insurance,
we
though.
gotta quit our day jobs
Yeah.
because we would be dead. We would be zombies for real. Like, we can't live like this every week.
And I gotta control my motherfucking mouth because look, I'm kissing niggas. I don't know if my voice is gone because I'm getting sick or I got mono.
You sound the same right now, but I mean, it's like inside, you know how
Inside
you
my
sound
throat
different?
hurts. Like I'm like, I ain't kissing
I
y'all
hope you
hoes
don't
no
have
more.
mono.
I hope I don't either.
It could just be allergies. But whatever. Mono, so what? You can get a little medicine. That'll go away. Anyway, okay. So, weird sex. This is quick. I found it on the internet real quick. One of y'all sent me this link. I may have read it before, but whatever. This is about some woman who is trifling as fuck. So, weird sex. So, a woman pretending to be a man has been charged with sexual assault. Gail Newland's bitch ass is alleged to have pretended to be a man in order to befriend and seduce a female victim who remains anonymous. The 25-year-old Newland posed for Facebook in disguise and with a fake name, Kai Fortune. She eventually succeeded in making the alleged victim her girlfriend. This is some catfish shit right here. Okay, so they had sex in various hotels, during which Newland blindfolded the woman and used, they say a prosthetic penis, but obviously a dildo. That just it rolls off the tongue better. Allegedly, without the other woman's knowledge that it was not a real penis. Why would you do that?
I don't even understand what the fuck.
Like, why would you do that? I think my charger is about to blow up. It's so hot, it burnt my hand. I gotta unplug it. But yeah, this bitch was out here fucking people with a strap on and pretending to be a nigga. There's plenty of women who don't mind a little strappy strap.
Plenty.
Like,
I mean,
come
I
on.
tried it once in life. I'm
I tried it once too.
not really into it, but there's
me
niggas
either.
that like it.
If it vibrates, I can get with it a little bit more. I really am more of a clitoral stimulation kind of girl when it comes to the fake stuff. I really want a real penis in there, not the dildos. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I like to feel like,
I want the warmth. I want it attached to a body.
yeah.
And I remember when we had Frankie and Candy on, and they were talking about having to chop the balls off, and the stuff couldn't get right. I don't want to go through that. So yeah, that's weird sex for the week.
That was
Now,
weird.
Today we have a guest. She was at the live shows, both of them.
She she was sucking my dick both nights.
She was. So shout out to Sexual Essentials Samia with us tonight. Hey, Samia.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, girl.
We're all recovering.
We all in here calm.
We all sound like T-Boss.
Nigga.
Well, of course, I just want to congratulate you guys. You guys
Thank
did
you.
really amazing. And
Thank you.
I don't know, I feel like y'all really cared as I went through the show, like as a guest. And,
Oh.
you know, I was a little drunk on a Saturday, but on
You
Sunday.
were. You was lit.
On Sunday,
It wasn't
in
even
my
like
soberness,
just
though,
sloppy, but you was
You
lit.
just
I was
tell,
like
compared to when we
smash.
first got there. Yes, y'all just. I feel like y'all just made everybody so comfortable, you know. And it
That's
was
good.
just really beautiful to watch. Y'all know that. Remember last year I met y'all when I first started, and y'all
Oh,
were
yeah.
the first people to like respond.
Wow.
Oh, really?
And so like I've been so nervous about today and this weekend. I'm like, you guys, these are the first people that weren't like, bitch, you knew. We don't know you. Like, it was, you know.
I mean, people be treating us like that
They
still.
do.
They do, but like, you never know where somebody is gonna go, and so it just meant so much. And I was just like telling people, I was like, guys, I'm so nervous, and not because like y'all like crazy or mean or nothing. It's just it
It's
meant a
nerve-wracking to get in
lot.
front of people,
Aw.
yeah.
It meant so much because it's like So
Y'all gonna make me cry today.
Well, I
Can
know,
you
I'm
stop?
like, I mean, I'm
Can
ugly
we
today,
play,
so it
can we play a
just
game?
cry.
Me
All
too,
right,
bitch. I got
all
5 eyelashes.
Y'all, me and Kiki and this bitch ugly as shit. We look like
I'm
some
ugly.
celebrities.
I'm
this weekend.
tired.
I can't even I can't put no makeup on.
I feel like a celebrity who
I ain't
needs to
gonna-
check herself into the hospital for exhaustion. Now I get it. I get why motherfuckers be on coke all the time so they can stay up. I got
get
an
it, too.
Adderall. The shit didn't work. I got that Adderall on Friday, bitch. I took it and I still went to sleep.
When I was
Peacefully.
buying the Adderalls from the young lady at work, whom I won't call out, today she was like,
I wouldn't even go say I got them from you, but
she was like, "You need anything else?" Like, cause we was lit. I'm like, I need to stay up. I was like, "I'm good, girl. I think I'm good for now."
hers weren't that good.
and everybody was looking
What?
so good. I felt like
It didn't
everybody
keep
was
me
off of their
up.
energy.
Really?
It kept you up. I went to sleep. Oh.
I think everybody know
I
y'all
think
like
I need the
some
extended
baddies
release.
because everybody had their faces beat. But I went
Yes.
and got
Came
my
out.
face
That
beat.
came ready.
Bruh,
I appreciate
I
that.
went, I set 2 appointments, and I'm not a makeup girl like that. And I was like, look here, they ain't gonna about to flame my ass on the show next time. Let
The
me
bitches
come
stepped
correct.
out.
Everybody
I was like, let me
came.
come correct.
I saw so much, what's it called, body lava. I was like, y'all bitches got money. Because I meant to stop by Sephora on the way to the place and just bathe in the sample. 'Cause that shit is 60 goddamn dollars.
I
But I
loved
never
it.
made it.
I love that our guests were true to us, though. They were like, Medina and Kiki don't play.
They
Like,
It was
step
almost
out, you
like
gotta come correct.
cosplay.
Yeah.
But for us.
I saw so many booty cheeks. I was
Yes.
I wasn't
I
mad.
saw titties.
You saw some titties?
I saw
I
some
saw some titties.
titties.
Oh,
I
I
was
saw
like,
lots of nipples. You know who everybody was talking about? Stiff Jones.
she is so fine.
Did you wait?
I don't
From
She's
Mixed
mixed signals.
Oh, the one with the
She had on
the
the white
see-through?
lace on the first. She had
Girl.
on jumpsuits both days.
Yes, and she's so nice. Like, and
she
that's
is.
I
And
think that
chill.
made her even like finer because she's
Is
just
her
like
booty real?
I
think
don't
it
know, but it
is.
was juicy.
It
It was
looked good.
just
I
like
just had to grab it. I said, I'm sorry. I gotta do this.
I wanted to, and then I saw a video of her last night. Looked like she was at Spin, and she was like bent over twerking and shit. And I was just like, oh my god.
she's
That
just a
is-
very attractive woman.
She's
She
that's
just,
my
yeah.
type
She-
of bitch.
and
Like,
I'm more like one of them
With
mental
the
people, so
sultry
like,
voice.
when girls be like fine as fuck, but they be kind of rude. It just I don't really be fucking with it. But she was just so nice
very
and
nice.
She
hey,
was.
and I'm just like
They
okay.
all were looking
No,
good,
they
but
were all looking
But
fine.
she had her
Tiff-
nipples and her ass cheeks out. Sorry, Tiff and
but then
Cece.
also her face is just so like
She was a
fine.
sweetheart.
It was like a sexy angel.
She's like a fairy sex angel.
I mean,
Yeah, which
but I
is
still-
weird,
Yo,
but I
your
like it.
hairstylist girl still got me. Look, I was
Those
like,
boots.
Look, that you know what?
Cola
them
stepped
boots.
out.
And I told her at
She's
the
like-
after party, I was like, I kept trying to talk to you, but you were so far away for most of the day. You know, I didn't have a voice. So now I'm close. I just wanted to let you know I was staring at you because I like your boots. They're
I
very
was staring
cute.
at you because I like your face. Okay, I
Well,
like
I've seen her face before. But I just wanted to know, wanted her to know. Anyway, okay, we're gonna play a
we
game.
really talking?
Sorry, you guys, we haven't really recapped the live show. We haven't seen each other.
I mean,
We've
we
been
haven't been in
hibernating.
the studio in a minute.
It's been a month.
So we about to
We've
play a
been
game.
together. Okay, never have I ever.
All right, they got me on this bourbon. Let's see
Okay,
what happens.
I got one. Never have I ever been in a meeting reviewing things with my boss, and somebody decides to send me a nude in the middle of him looking at something else I'm showing him on my phone.
Never has that happened.
On my
You
phone?
drink if
No,
it
no,
has
no, no,
happened. So that happened
Yeah.
today.
Yesterday.
I've given
Yeah,
somebody has
happened.
had my phone and something came through that they didn't need to see, and you know how you hand somebody your phone and then you know you were in the middle of a conversation.
Don't you hate when you showing somebody one picture on your phone and they,
And they
start
swipe.
scrolling?
We
You're
grown
like,
as fuck.
whoa, I'm
We
grabbing
grown as
it.
fuck.
Give me
You know
the
better than to
phone,
swipe
nigga.
left and right.
Yeah, because I
We-
personally
we're
will,
grown.
unless I just want to test the waters.
Oh, you like
Yeah.
what you see? Oh, okay. I just happen to be bending
Okay,
over.
never have I ever been fucking a nigga and he like came up on my face. You know how normally we ride their face?
Oh, so
Like,
he
if you
fucked you in
want-
the mouth?
No, like and he rode your face with his booty hole. Never have I ever done that.
Never. Have I? Oh, yes, I did.
Okay. I really
It was
hope
on
my
accident.
computer does not fuck me up like it has been the past 10 episodes so that
It
y'all
was
can
an
see this video. please know I have been recording, but my computer been giving me
But
shit.
did you drink? Have you ever had a nigga?
No,
ride your
I
face?
didn't drink.
Okay.
It was you. Wait. Can y'all pause and
did
tell
it
me
so
how that worked?
confidently.
So what he do? Did he back it up and sit? Which way was he facing?
He was already like.
So
I need to know.
I feel like we know
I'll
who
try
this
it.
is.
He was already like, you know, when a nigga is fucking you and he'll put like his foot up so he can really get in there like this.
Like on one leg, like Paul Bunyan.
So
Just
then he
boom,
just did
boom,
like an
boom.
extra stretch, and he was very confident
just
about it. I didn't have
moved-
time to think. I was just
So
sucking
move
farts
from the
out of
vagina
booties.
to move the groin area to your mouth,
He
but in
just-
that same
it was
position.
One hop, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was ass.
So he works out because that's those thighs, those quads, hamstrings, calves,
Yeah, he
all
definitely
that.
works
Your
out.
back, you gotta.
See, mine was an
That's
accident.
not for
I
the
feel
get
like
money
he
guts.
was about to catch a cramp, and then we maneuvered, and then there was like booty in my face, and I was like, okay.
Let me add this to my
Nothing
notes.
like getting
But
catching
I'm
a
a-
Charlie horse when you're fucking.
Look here. Sometimes I want to
That's the
fuck so hard I
worst.
do catch a Charlie horse. I'm judging if I don't catch one. I'm just
Well,
saying.
I don't want to catch one, but it
I don't
happens when I'm
either.
riding. Most times, I'm like, I stretched. I used to stretch all the time. I don't do it anymore, but yeah, it happens. Okay, never have I ever. Dang, I just had one. Never have I ever been watching a video of somebody having sex, some people having sex, and didn't realize it was you.
Never.
Never.
Actually, y'all know how I feel about the taping of the sex.
I received a video this afternoon. So, what's yours?
Okay, let me think of another.
And do you
thing.
have one? You should ask us one if you come up with one, because I ain't got no more.
Let me think.
Okay.
Never have I ever been fucked at work.
Been fucked at work?
Yes.
No. Y'all niggas is getting fucked at work?
I mean, it wasn't in
We
my
won't
calendar.
say we are getting fucked. We have been. I've been working since I was 16
long
years
time.
old.
Okay.
We won't talk about when it was.
Yeah, we won't, because I'm not going to talk about who nigga was
So
riding
in
my
your
face
whole
with.
life of
You ain't
working,
never had sex at work.
I have
never.
actually never had sex at
You know,
any work.
I think public stuff really turns me on, but not necessarily for it to end in sex, but I like the build up and to be really teased and to,
I like it too. I love
you know,
the
like
build
that
up.
shit feels so good. I mean, because sex is so easy to get now,
it is.
you know, and I'm not saying it's
Good
not
sex
good.
isn't.
Okay, say that. But that,
But
that
sex, yes.
that mental fuck, you know, like doing shit. You know, right now I'm
That's
on a
why I love the
challenge where I
foreplay.
can't masturbate for 7 days.
The bitch, the fuck?
You
Why?
can't masturbate for
It was-
7 days?
I was challenged, and I'm not a loser, bitch, and so I am dying. But
do you
come
think
Thursday,
you could do that, Magina?
Have I what?
come
Could you?
Thur-
Could
actually,
you do
no.
that?
Come,
I don't
actually,
know,
come
I
this
don't know.
this morning. After I leave here, I have to drive home, and somebody getting woke up.
I know that's right.
It ends tomorrow morning. Okay.
I'm making sure I get home after midnight.
I know that's right.
Sex is so great. That was my
Sex is
last
the
have
best
you
shit
ever.
ever.
Yeah, I
Never
don't have
have
no
I.
more.
Sex is
I mean-
fantastic.
I'm getting to the point now where like pretty soon I'm not going to be able to play the game because those are the things.
It had to be something very detailed and specific, which is hard to come up with, unless you're just like having a flashback of something, you know?
I had a nigga tell me at the show, he whispered in my ear real quick. I don't even know who he was. I just let him whisper though, because you know I'd be flirting.
Yeah.
And he was like, I really want to eat your pussy, Medina. And I was like, I didn't even get a wax because I didn't think I was going to get no dick. 6'8" babe wasn't in town. Like, I was like, I'm not getting no dick. And he was like, so I haven't had a wax. I always like to give that disclaimer. He was like, I don't care. I'm Nigerian.
Niggas-
I like the
First of all, you should be a
jungle.
grown-ass
Exactly.
man.
I was like, oh,
He was
well,
Kunta
nigga.
Kinte in this bitch.
I feel like
okay?
as women, we always start off.
We always want to give
always
them
start
warnings.
there. Yeah, because I
They
don't
don't
want it to
give
be
us
surprising.
no warnings though.
I
Because
don't.
you can tell if a nigga goes down there and starts eating your hairy ass pussy and he's not into hairy. You can tell they won't dive in. He was like,
No.
I'll dive in.
I need you to floss with that shit if it's down there. Like, I need you to
He
be
even
real
said
man
that.
about it. I need you to
Yeah.
be real man about it.
He
Because
was like,
when
I
it
have-
is waxed, you ain't gonna get none if you acting funny, you know,
It's always
on the in-between.
people. It's not from here. Because I remember the first time, like, I used to be like, no, it's not happening. Right, in my younger days. But then I remember.
Now you
much
be like,
younger.
nigga, oh, you go with it? You want this nappy?
So,
Naturalness?
Okay, so I was with this dude one time, and I really liked him. Well, I didn't even like him yet, but I was just like, he's cool. He's a great kisser. So I was into it, right? My pussy all wet and stuff. He was like, I want to eat your pussy. And I was like, okay, but wait. I have to come back tomorrow because I really ain't been fucking nobody, and that's not a lie.
Give a disclaimer.
I'm not just saying that so that you think that, like, for real. It's cobwebs down there, and it's literal, like, fur down there. I've got a wolf pussy right now, and he just put his finger in my put his finger in my mouth to shut me up and was like, I'm not worried about that.
That's
and
some
he ate
grown
my
ass
pussy.
man shit.
And I felt like my
Yes.
pussy might have been a little musty too because I don't know, leather
Okay,
dress.
now
it
that-
was hot.
Oh, because bitch,
you know
that
when you
latex
start to sweat.
outfit.
Yeah, when you start to sweat,
Bruh.
and it's like you were clean before, but you just can't help it.
And
It couldn't breathe.
but it's not a stank. There are some
It's-
differences, and I've talked.
it's
So I
stank.
talked-
It's
so I talked-
stank.
Yes, and I talked to the guys about it. They're like, honestly, if your pussy stank, it's gonna stank. You know, and they're like, if it's a little, you know, by the time you eat the first layer off, it's gone anyway. They didn't.
But that latex outfit, I mean, when the DJ took, yeah.
Go ahead,
No,
finish
I-
your story. You already told us you fucked
you
him.
told the story live.
Right? Did you forget
People recorded it.
when he took the latex off? What happened?
It was just, I was so sweaty, like, and I had also
Did y'all
had
get in the shower?
a half bodysuit under. No,
Oh
bitch.
yeah.
No, it wasn't.
And
time
you
for
went to
that.
the
Sometimes I
club?
like that nasty shit.
And I went to the club. I forgot.
You were
about
sweating
that.
in the
and
club.
my ass was really running around with that little red.
I
Look
saw
at
you
when I-
running
when I
around
dropped
to the
off,
back
when
bar.
I dropped off my car, I went.
What, Kiki?
I saw you running to the back bar because I was going to the bathroom.
Listeners were
and you
buying me
like,
shots. Yeah, they were like, Medina, we take a shot. I was like, I probably shouldn't. Okay, Don Julio. Okay.
I went home. I took my car home and I grabbed a towel and did a whole bath because I didn't want nobody to be like, ooh, it smell like pussy in this booth, and it'd be me. I applied some
That's a
yoni
bad
oil,
feeling.
boom, plug, and I was straight.
Plug.
But I'm just saying, like, I went through that. Mind you, I woke up at like 7 a.m. that day and went through
Friday?
the whole
Saturday.
and
Oh,
went
yeah,
through
yeah,
that
yeah.
whole day, and I was straight. I just knew we were going to the club, and I'm like,
that's like basically a 24-hour day for you.
I mean, wasn't it everybody? I know y'all was going. I called you super early.
You did. Both
Girl, I be
days.
trying to have
You
my
do.
stuff in
But I
order.
appreciate that because you were on time.
I-
And some people be
I've
like
gotten
hours
stuck
late.
in Atlanta traffic before, and so like I was even sitting
Oh.
out here for 10 minutes. I was just like, I'm
I feel
not
you.
about to play with them.
Timely.
And they
So I have a
stuck.
question for you. Okay, so you have sexual essentials.
Yes.
And when we first met you, you sent us some yoni oil. So tell us about the yoni oil. Like, I'm still a little confused about what exactly it's for and what it is.
And
Okay.
are we supposed to put the whole droplet in our vagina?
How much?
I got you.
Okay.
Okay, I got you. Okay, so the yoni oil is a pH balancer.
Okay.
So, as a disclaimer, because some people don't understand really what is all pH related and all of that stuff. So if you fuck somebody and they nutting you, your pH can be off. It can give you a scent that don't smell like you. You ever
smell
went
like
into an airplane
bullshit.
bathroom and it smelled like pussy? You ever went into a regular stall and somebody just came out and smelled like pussy? You ever went into
Or
somebody's house
shit.
and you're like, bruh, it smells like pussy, and you have to spray the bathroom? And it's not necessarily that it terribly stinks, but there is an odor
It's
that's
a
coming.
smell.
You ever smell your jeans in between the crotch and you're like, goddamn, these jeans smell like pussy. Like, it's not supposed to smell like that. If your period stinks, it's not supposed to smell like that. And so a lot of us are ashamed of it or don't even know why, right? So the yoni oil is a pH balancer, and it fixes that. So like when you first start using it, I think when I first started using it, I was using it 2 or 3 times a week, and now I use it like once or twice a week, if that. You know, so your
So do
body
you use
adjusts.
it just if there's an odor, or even if there's not? Just
If it's not, you can. Like if you just don't want it to happen. But of course, I want my body to naturally be that way. So the bottle, like the bottle I gave you guys, that lasts me like 6 months because you only need 3, 4, 7 drops at most, like droplets. I suggest you dropping it on your finger and then like fingering yourself with it versus
Okay.
putting the dropper inside of you, because if you do have anything going on, you're going to contaminate the bottle. You know what I mean? So like the samples that they got in their bag, I know everybody's like, oh, this is super small. That's going to last you a week easily, like depending on when you use it. Like if you work out, like I just hate, like sometimes we sit at desk jobs and you be like, damn, like I could smell my pussy. Why? You should not be smelling your pussy.
but can you put it on there and then get your pussy ate out, or will
No,
that
wash
will
it
he-
off. It'll taste terrible because it's
Okay,
all
so
natural
he'll be
ingredients.
like,
And, you know, natural
What
shit
the
don't.
fuck you got
If it
going
tastes
on?
Yeah,
nasty.
natural shit don't taste good. But I promise you, when
Like
you wash it
vegan
off, it get like
pizza.
everybody's like, I have water pussy. Like you have water pussy after using it. So,
Everybody tells you that.
well, me and the like, you seen some of the reviews? Like they're like,
I saw
my shit
some.
legit tastes like
Nia,
water. Oh, she.
So
Girl.
she came to my house and she saw the bottle. She's like, "What's this?" Because she had been asking me about yoni oils and if I'd ever tried them. I was like, "Oh, well, I met this girl. She sent me some. You want to split the bottle?" So I poured some in another bottle for her. I was like, "You try it and you let me know because
You a good friend.
yeah." I was like, "You can try it. Let me know." She's like, "Send me her info. I need to order some." Blah 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 blah. And she said that she loved it.
I legit love it. So, like, I don't sell anything on my website that don't work for me, like, fully. And I ain't talking about, like, a little bit. Like, it needs to be full fucking throttle because people spend their money on it and they're very sensitive about their vagina, you know?
You don't want to fuck that up. That could just lead to
You
a
really
world
don't.
of problems.
So, like, yeast infection. So, a lot of people would get a yeast infection. They'll use the medicine that they ask you to use at the doctor, and it gets either worse or it takes a long time. Most times, if you have a yeast infection or feel it coming on, even BV, any of that stuff, it's a lot of people have turned away from medicine because it's not helping or it keeps reoccurring and went to the yoni oil. So it's just like, it's just one of them things that if you, some of these reviews are just like, some women just like, I don't know what was wrong, but I'm okay. And like they weren't having sex or even you, clearly your pussy must smell just fine because you done went through a whole show, a after party and still in a latex outfit.
You was biting her
your
pussy.
booty?
Wait, what?
The young
Why you want to put it in your booty though?
Okay,
I feel like that might make you shit a lot.
To be fair, I
'Cause
will.
it's oil.
I don't put it.
rub it though. Like, do you ever just rub a little around your
To
booty?
be fair, I do sometimes rub a little bit around my booty, but I wash it like right off because it, you know, your booty is kind of sensitive. But more so because it gives you right after you wash it off, you smell like nothing, and I want my booty to smell like nothing. Like I know y'all
What
be
about
like
the
nervous.
inside?
No. I don't rub it
You
on the
know,
inside.
like if he put the thumb in the butt.
I don't rub nothing on the inside. I just
Thumb
like
in a butt.
I love that part.
Me too.
Put
Like,
your thumb
I
in my
don't
butt
put it on-
and your dick.
yeah.
Hey people, I did not realize the camera was facing me. Oh my
So like
God.
I would just rub it like against it and then just like wash it off real quick. So like like a day like the live show day, that's a day I would use yoni oil because I know I might go through the whole day. Like international flights, my international flight because you know those hoes
Yeah, I
last
felt like my pussy was a little tart.
tart as fuck
when I
probably,
landed.
and it's okay because it's normal and it's natural. And we gotta
That
talk
was a
about that shit.
long-ass
Just like
flight.
periods. Also, my period don't have a smell.
My period just smells like blood.
Mine
And-
smells like bud too.
Blood is okay, that's what
Like
blood
pennies.
smells like.
Yeah,
that's
like
and that's
pennies.
iron. That's
Just-
fine. But some people's
I don't like
period
that smell.
smells
Is it gonna
like
get rid of that?
dead. You know, like you ever left
no,
a
it's just a
tampon
normal
in
copper.
too long, like longer than you wanted to, like not
Yes.
as planned, and you know what the hell that smells like.
Ooh,
Oh,
child.
it's hard being a woman.
Okay,
It
and so
is.
it literally rids you of that smell.
Or if you accidentally accept a tampon from somebody and they didn't tell you it was a scented tampon, and
now
you
you
know
like,
better,
now
but
your
they
pussy
didn't.
itching?
And now it's just like, oh
Now I
my
gotta go
God,
with
now I've got all
you know what's a
my
good one?
vaginal flora is off.
after your period, and you don't want nobody to eat you out the next day because you're like, oh, I don't know, like. If there's
I'll
like
let 'em do it.
residual, I know you will, Kiki. I believe you 200%.
If you want to
And-
venture
but
into
I'm just when
uncharted
it was like
territory,
That's on you.
when it had a
Come on, daddy.
like back when it had a smell, like I would like give it a day. Like I have a mouthful of dick before I let you, yeah. And so I fucks with the yoni oil.
so
Yeah.
you just be
company-
liking the penny pussy.
Penny pussy, eat this penny pussy,
I'm
baby.
learning that old niggas really like the penny pussy.
First
So
of all,
what
you know
about
how
these
wet
all
you
these
be?
penny, man?
And your
Yes, it's
hormones
just
be on
extra
fucking
juicy.
crazy. Your hormones be going crazy.
Lately, I've been getting really horny. I do it raw.
I mean, can't get pregnant.
I'm doing it raw. It's too much going on.
Look here. You know
What's
how
the
good
question?
a nut feel? How good a nut feel when you're on your period.
Oh my God. Or if that nigga got a vasectomy
Especially
and
when
you're
you
not
ha-
even on your period and you just not getting
I
pregnant.
thought you meant your own nut.
I
What
meant my
nut?
own.
Oh,
Sorry.
I just said orgasm. You know what? I got you now.
Okay, because I was with you, but I hear you, Medina. But I think it does feel good because I have really bad cramps. Like I have the worst periods, and I always have since they started. It feels like death.
But you be masturbating on your period all the time, right? And it helps. Like it helps.
It does
feels
help.
so much
So that's
better.
why I like to do it, and I encourage
Yeah.
other women to do it. It can be a bit messy, but I keep black towels.
We'll figure it out.
Oh, That's smart.
Just
Keep
use
it. I use
black
the same
towel.
one that you washed from the last time. Just like when
I
you dye
got
your
a few
hair.
of them, and you know how I don't know what is in blood, but when you wash those towels, and y'all tell me if it's just me, maybe something's wrong with my body. When you wash those towels, it's almost like the blood has bleached a little bit or something.
Oh, because the pH, your pH
Yeah,
is so acidic. That's why your panties turn like light.
Yeah.
And they be saying wear panty liners. Look, I'm not wearing panty liners
It's a
every
lot of
fucking
my
day. I be doing
panties.
too
That's
much.
why I don't like to
hard
wear
being a
panties.
woman.
It
God
is.
damn.
That part.
It's so much.
So,
So,
then, I mean, your company, Sexual Essentials.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
let's all say, like, what's essential to us in our sex lives? What is essential to you, Samia?
Yeah. Oral sex.
That is essential.
You know, and actually, outside of oral sex, I need to know that you didn't fuck me. I fucked you.
Really?
That is something
I don't
I
really
am
care
dead
about
set
that.
on. Like, I don't like the starfishing. I like a nigga to
Shout
know,
out to
like,
Kiki.
yeah,
Starfish,
do
young
you, girl?
starfish.
I only do it on the anal.
Yeah, yes. So
I
I
can't
feel
take
like if somebody's fucking me, I need you to know that I know how to do that work. So whatever happens after that, because I don't know. I feel like maybe
You
it
like
was
to be
college. Like,
dominant.
I am a dominant person, but but the funny thing is I like to be submissive. It's just if you don't do it right, I'ma just run right over your ass. But
I feel
I
you.
feel like in college, you know how like you ever hear like a rumor about you and it was probably true. Like so and so fuck so and so. It's like why y'all talking about me?
Yeah.
But what you saying though? And then I started like my
Is
thing
it
was
true?
I wanted to know what people were saying about me, and I was like, if y'all gonna talk about me anyway, I'm gonna keep fucking because now it ain't like, oh yeah, I fucked somebody. It was like, man, somebody got some, you
Put
know,
some respect on my pussy.
that part,
If you did
respect.
fuck me, put some respect
Like
on
let's
that
say
pussy.
that you nutted in 4 stroke. Like let's put that shit
be
out there. Like
honest.
don't do that shit because niggas be like, oh yeah, I did this. Did you make me nut or did I make you nut? Did I fuck you? Like
Okay,
I'm so
because
serious
bitch,
about
I
that
never
shit.
had an orgasm, but you had a few, and I did a lot of fucking work,
Look here, my body
And so
count
don't
pretty
try
low.
to
If you
act.
talking about who done made me nut, but actually, you know what?
and that's how I feel. That's what I said in the goddamn
documentary.
documentary.
Niggas was
What's my
quoting
body
that
count?
shit.
Okay,
who made me nut? Look
it's
here.
too damn high for how many niggas made me come. Okay,
It wasn't until a few years ago though that I started being able to get my nut regardless.
so how did you figure out how to
I'm
get
the
it?
same way. It's very hard for me to come.
How'd y'all like figure out how to
You
make it
can do
happen?
this.
I'll let you go first.
Okay. I use masturbation and
that's what I
yoni
did.
eggs and Benoit balls. So I felt like I had like rough rhinoceros pussy on the inside or something. Like I just felt like it was like desensitized. You know how like you touch your arm and it don't do nothing for you, but if somebody like touches you with a feather, like it's totally different.
When I touch my arm, it does give me a little
know,
chill.
well, shit,
That's why I
okay.
keep touching it.
Throw his shoulder out.
So
It
like
just feels good. I didn't know if y'all noticed.
you look like you just feel really good today.
Oh,
Like you just on a cloud.
I'm kind of sleepy, and it's almost like I'm high, but I'm not. And I've been looking for
think you're high on
edibles for
life.
days so I can sleep good. But go ahead.
So like I would put yoni egg or like Benoit balls in my pussy and like walk around because it like moves around inside of you. So it's like massaging your walls and stuff. And then I would like use, and you know like that toy I talked about, the Clitoral Stimulator. I use that
Yes.
one. Like that did knocked all my other shit out. Like that is my favorite fucking toy. And I would use that at the same time and you come so much easier. But now like I feel like it was waking my pussy up. And so, you know, like it was like massaging the inside. So then when I would get on top, I could feel like, oh, I could feel this nut. And that's kind of like when I get on top, I kind of control everything because I know what I'm feeling. You know what I mean?
It's funny because I used to not, in my younger days, I used to not like getting on top because I felt like I didn't know what I'm doing. But lately, like, I know what I'm doing. And a lot of the times also why I couldn't come was because, like, mentally, I just felt like I was thinking about him. And I'm still going
And you
to
gotta
think
think
about
about
him because
you.
I am a pleaser and I like to be told what to do. But now I'm like at the point where it's like I kind of like tell whoever I'm fucking, like, I need you to say this to me. This is what I need you to say some nasty shit to me so my mind can really start like being like, oh shit, that nigga just like said he wanted to like spit all in your pussy walls and like suck on your booty hole. Like, I want you to say some nasty shit. And I've realized that if I'm fucking you and you can't get nasty like that, like you care too much about like what I'm gonna think.
You're trying to be
It's just
too
not your
polite.
thing.
I'm not
It's
gonna
just not
come, and then now it just turned into
yeah,
like
both awkward. When,
Yeah.
do we,
Pass
when do
my
we
toy
stop?
out my nightstand, please.
Look here, okay?
And I even like when a nigga will grab the toy and be like, "Baby, play with yourself." Kiki,
I like
wanted
that.
to tell you the
What?
next time you try anal, because I know you will. I know
The
you
next
don't
time.
quit. You're not a
Dina
quitter.
gave me a gift.
talking about you not a
guys.
quitter.
It's still in my luggage.
Look here, I
I'm
almost
not a
put them with
quitter.
them gifts y'all was giving to people.
Them
When you
gifts
asked
was
me what
good
was in these
gifts.
bags,
Like-
I was like, oh, okay, this with it.
But here's a trick, and I just learned this. When he's fucking you
I'm
and when
listening.
he's slowly going into your booty, first of all, he needs to be like, he'll be on top like and spitting like a lot of spit
these
down.
be big?
Well, how am I
But
positioned?
Get your womanizer.
Wait, how am I positioned?
Put your booty up in the air and you have your hand spreading
Like on all fours?
On my back or on all
your
fours?
like your stomach. You're facing the bed, on all fours, but you're laying down and you're spreading your booty
Okay, face
open
down,
for
ass
him.
up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so when he's slowly going in, get your womanizer and just start playing with your clit, and everything just gets really wet. You don't know what's going on,
And you relax.
and you're really
Okay,
relaxed,
that
and then
makes
your booty
sense.
hole just like it's like, ooh, this all feels
my
good.
pussy is relaxed.
Your pussy is coming, and your booty hole is relaxed, and then his dick is in there.
I have a question. When y'all come, do you ever feel like your face is like straining a little bit? Or
Yes.
I know I'm ugly when I.
It
Okay.
feels like, when you
Oh my
strain, you
gosh.
gotta take a shit. Sometimes it feels like when I masturbate a lot. And so sometimes
Girl,
it's just
I'm
like,
with
it's just a lot, and it's just like straining. I feel like I look like the Hulk. My face is flush red. I have to lay there a minute, and it's like, all right, bitch, you
Okay.
late for work. Let's go.
And then don't have a sewing and your leave out is all puffy and you looking all crazy.
Like, let me tell
Bitch,
y'all
I
what
throw
I
on a
just read.
hat, got cock.
So I be reading,
on the
I be
website.
reading about all this shit, and I found out that we are blocking some of the pleasure of the orgasm because of the straining of our face. So they were like,
What?
yes. So basically,
How do you control that?
okay. So I guess when you rest your mouth, your tongue is usually at the bottom, right? Your tongue is supposed to be at the top.
My tongue is usually at the
I
top.
don't be knowing where
Because
my
I just,
tongue
when
is.
as you said that, it's up at the
Nasty little
top.
bit. All right.
Okay, well, so
I don't really rest my
Yes.
tongue
So
at
they
the
were
bottom.
talking about like rest your tongue on the top and focus on resting your face. I've been doing this for 2 weeks and all my nuts are like I can feel them stronger,
you
but
really be fucking somebody.
look here, I be masturbating like my ass off.
I'm not mad at
and
you.
like, but y'all know like
I believe you.
Yeah.
Kiki, what's essential for you? Because I'm with her. I need you to eat pussy and eat booty. That's really it.
You don't have to eat my booty. I like it, but you gotta
But
eat
you
my
ain't-
pussy.
gotta-
And I
you gotta let me suck
like
your dick.
I like nasty talk. I want you to talk to me really nasty. I don't really care what the fuck you say. Please don't call me a bitch. But if you fuck me
you can
good
call
enough,
me a
if you fuck me
bitch.
good enough, like bitch, you can call me anything. Shit,
Do
I'm gonna
you
be calling
like
you a lot
the
of stuff.
talking before or like
The whole time. I like the whole day build
The
up.
good
Like, you text me in the morning. I don't want a good morning text. I want like maybe an old video of us fucking, or if this is new, something else. I want pictures. I want video. I need multimedia graphics throughout the day. I need videos. I need pictures. I need text messages. Maybe a quick call. I want you to just tell me what you're thinking about throughout the day because I want to be thinking about it all day. So by the time I get to you and I pop my pills and I'm ready to go, you're ready to
Y'all
go.
know I ain't masturbating some days. My nuts is
Okay.
getting hard. Okay.
Okay. So when I get there, like my toys all charged up, I'm bringing my luggage with all my stuff or whatever. Because I mean, honestly, I be bringing that shit, but a lot of times I don't even get to it. But I just want to have it just in case. Okay. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready.
That's what
so,
B said.
Okay. So I want to get there and I just want it to be like an attack almost. Not like violent.
Yes, but
violent
like I
attack.
have to have you.
Yes,
You know
like
what?
ravage me.
I'm not gonna lie, I like a
Beauty
little
and the
violence.
Beast. Oh, okay.
I like a little violence.
I've told someone
These
to
niggas
smack
be
me,
too
and I'm just
strong.
glad they knew. Like
Whoa.
I didn't mean smack me hard as fuck. I'm just so glad they had some common
sometimes
sense.
I deal with niggas who have boundary issues, and I don't know if they really know because they be strong and shit, and I can't tell them that. I just gotta let like
And see, it's not
tap
like just
me.
a smack. It's like a smack, and they grab your face.
That
and they
sounded
kiss you
too
a little.
hard.
It may have sounded hard, but it wasn't.
That sounded hard, right?
I'm not gonna hurt myself, but like
But-
they smack you and they grab your face and then like they kiss you and they got the like the little fingers in your mouth
Yeah.
and like just being kinky with you and like
And
even
like
though
pull
maybe a little
pull
bit
a twist out.
No,
Throw
don't
my
do
wig
that.
across the
I got
room.
locks and I need all of
Oh,
them.
that's-
Please
okay,
don't pull my hair.
I like when they do that little slap and grab your mouth and then open your mouth
It's
and
just like-
spit in your mouth.
Yeah.
I really like spit.
You really
I
like
only
spit.
like some niggas to spit in my mouth. It depends on what their smile
Girl, it
looks
was because
like.
of you.
That is
I'm
true.
so
like,
picky.
I don't just let any
If
nigga
it's
just
a
be spitting
nigga-
on me.
Yeah, like if it's a nigga who really likes to smile and has a beautiful smile, like you'll probably do anything you want.
Yeah.
basically.
If you're
I'ma try-
vegan, you can really do anything.
First of all, vegan
I
nut
don't know if
tastes
I'm fucking a
different.
vegan.
I just,
vegan nut is tasty.
it tastes just
Does
like
it-
water.
I feel like it tastes
better
like
than liquor.
cardboard.
It.
I've never fucked a vegan. I don't
You
know
might
that
have
I
to put
would.
that
You
on
better
your
get
list.
you a
got- go to
vegan.
Slutty Vegan and pick somebody out
I
of the
mean,
line.
he can't talk to me though. I don't want to text him all day because he's gonna be telling me to eat lettuce burgers and shit, and I'm not really trying to hear that shit. Yeah, it's gonna be lettuce and fucking quinoa and
It's gonna be
vegan.
tasty, and you gonna get this vegan dick, nigga. What's up?
Just give me the vegan dick. You can keep the quinoa burger. Okay, but oral sex is essential. It's all I like to talk. Not actually talk, but just like
nasty.
you know the words.
Yeah, I feel you.
However they get delivered. And then what else is essential? Just having an open mind. I hate when I'm fucking a dude and he has. You can have some boundaries. I'm okay with that. I can
don't be
respect some boundaries. Not even the judgmental part, but I don't want you to be so closed off that if I want to try something and I try it, you flip out. I can't fuck you.
Are you talking about slipping fingers in somebody's booty, Kiki? Because
Yes.
you know damn well.
A finger, a
She
tongue,
likes what she likes.
Look here, no,
some
because
spit, like
when I finally tried that shit, it
You
is
haven't
a
tried
power
it?
trip. No, I hadn't tried it before.
oh.
And when
It
I finally
is a
tried it,
power
it's
trip.
a power trip because the same way that like dudes like to fuck us because of like the reaction we give off in this. I mean, they got the dick, so like our
Yeah.
bodies are the one responding to their bodies. But when you put your finger in their ass and you like
I've
finger
never
them like
done
this
that.
and you jack them off and suck the top at the same time, the
Yes.
way that they nut, it's like
It's crazy.
Like, they don't look like a. I'm not saying they don't look like a man, but they don't look like they
It's
holding on to
different.
all this like cool shit. They let all that shit go and they're just like fuck and like
They
it's
be
a
screaming
whole
all the
nother
curse
nut.
words.
It's like
Medina, I know you like to be super submissive, but you might like it
You
because
can
it's
be
just
submissive.
it's
Just
new.
Put my finger in his booty.
Okay,
Don't just
don't do
shove
it
it in
like
there.
that.
No. no,
I'm gonna get knocked
Wanna-
down. I'm like,
Okay.
No. But I get what you're saying. It's
like that response gives you a high. Like,
I like to do it to somebody, maybe somebody who pissed me off. That I'm not gonna be gentle with, but somebody who fucks me good. I'm gonna just speak responsibly. Somebody who fucks me really good, and it's just like I'm just taking it, and it's so great. It's just like
I'm trying to understand.
I
At what
wanna-
point are you putting your and what are you doing with your finger in
have
his
to-
booty?
you have to
Okay,
get on
like-
top.
just like is it treated just like pussy? So like you know how like some dudes be like and they like okay is there like pussy underneath your nails? Like chill. But like you swirl and just like you're hitting a G
Just be
spot, it's the same
soft.
thing. Just like this, but like he said, when you go down, like make it extra spitty, so that way they're not uncomfortable. Like they could feel like some pressure
It's
or
just
like
wet.
friction. It's just so wet. And you slip between there, and sometimes you just rub the outside of the booty hole.
Just
you know?
imagine when somebody's eating your pussy and they slip a finger or something in the not in your ass, in your pussy. When they put it in there and then they're still playing with your clit and how good that combination feels.
and you relax.
I don't know what it feels like, but I imagine from their reaction that it feels something like that, but better. And it's
And
like,
do you have a little dookie?
I did
I
not.
don't know.
I didn't.
I don't think so.
I didn't, but I did it with someone who knew about anal play. Like
This nigga
from-
didn't know, but he was real clean. He didn't have no fur down there. He didn't have a hairy ass, hairy
that
balls,
sounds
nothing.
pleasant.
This is
He
great.
made
Ladies. I feel like
mistakes.
we're all learning from each other. So speaking of learning, Samia, you also do a class.
Yes, I do 3 classes. So I do the hashtag mouth master class where the ladies come, they get a dildo. When I say come, I meant it with O. Yes.
Okay.
They come, they get a dildo, and we go over all the necessities of like sucking dick. I have dick riding 101, which is slowly becoming like super oh my gosh. My mouth master class got accepted into Sex Down South conference that's in Atlanta.
Oh, that's in September?
Yes, and I'm so excited. So I'll be back. Yes.
Okay.
So we're gonna be sucking some dick.
Y'all was sucking some dick.
We're gonna be sucking
Yeah.
shit out some dick. So there's a dick riding class, and then there's masturbation and manifestation, which is a class that I
That
think.
sounds like
I need to do that.
Me
at
Look
the
too.
same
at
time.
Kiki. Every time I hear you talk about masturbation, I'm just like, bro, I need to talk to Kiki and just make sure like
make sure
she
she good.
doing all this. Like it's just so much.
I just masturbate and that's it.
See,
I
no,
don't
you
be
gotta
manifesting.
you need to put something in your pussy when you masturbate. That's one.
What
like,
do you mean?
A dildo, a yoni egg.
I like to put my
Really?
I like to put my
Because
Kiko
okay.
balls in there.
There you go.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
because your body is okay. So you know, like if you hug yourself, it's easy. But if you get in front of me, I have to squeeze tighter to get to the same thing. And that's what your pussy does when you orgasm because it squeezes like that. So when you put something inside, your body has to squeeze harder to reach the level that it originally was trying to reach. And when it does that, you come harder. It doesn't take.
I be coming too hard. I'm gonna have to stop doing that.
You be coming so hard. I swear to gosh, like you fuck around and have a stroke.
You
Like
ever make yourself come so hard you feel like a nigga and you be like, go to sleep, bitch. Like you just roll over and go.
And
You
I
feeling
do,
good as
in the
shit.
wet
You feel like a
spot.
nigga that just fucked you.
look,
and I just be like, I don't even know how to feel.
And look
knocked
here,
out.
that manifestation part is so real. Like I be nutting to like my dreams, the dream house I want, the money that I
that's
want
right.
to make. Like and that like when
It's
you get your
literally
mind on
the
it.
physical. This
It's
shit
just
feels
easy.
so fucking good.
Yes,
I
and then
just come.
when you see something that like say you were masturbating to, so it's like say I wanted to get on the Breakfast Club, like right, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, that sounds so amazing, so turned on by my dreams. When that opportunity comes, I feel like you can see it better, and the negative you can't see it as much because now you've been thinking about it on your own. Like it gives
While
you
I'm
tunnel
playing with
vision.
my pussy.
It gives you
I'll
tunnel
try
vision.
it. I need another raise. I'm thinking about that. I need a fucking raise.
The pussy is
Like-
powerful, bro.
Speaking
It
of
is.
raises and all this stuff, I be feeling like I feel like I give really great head. So if I suck your dick that great, I feel like you need to pay my rent. But I want to know like, what is your level of dick sucking? Like, what would you rate yourself? You did a great job. I don't have a dick and you sucked mine, and it felt really great.
It looked great.
It was great.
I feel like I suck dick for me. So I want my nipples to get hard. I want my pussy to get wet from me doing it. And so it's kind of like a masturbation thing. Mm-hmm. And so I can't say like I'm the best. I don't need to be the best. I just need to be good enough for what we need right now. You know?
I feel you.
And I just really do it for myself. And I feel like when I'm doing it for them, it's totally different. But just like when a woman's cleaning her house and she just looks so peaceful and she's just doing it, she got her music going.
I
Like,
be having booty shorts on.
look here, like, and you just feeling sexy, and you know, like, and men love when you're just like doing something for yourself, and they just watching you, and they're just like, you sexy as fuck, you know. And so when I'm sucking dick, it's not about them. I got a whole playlist of songs that I like. I don't give a fuck if there's a song on there that you don't like, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing it like with a passion.
What do you do if your mouth get a little dry? Like if you
I
were
gag, I
you
choke myself with
How
the
do you
dick.
keep yourself from throwing up?
Well, I know
with
that
the
if
gagging?
Lately, I've been really throwing up.
Really?
Yeah.
So like if I know that like I want to like deep throat-ish type thing, I'll do this thing so that way the dick doesn't go.
On his dick
Wait, do that
while
again?
his
I'm
dick
trying
is
it.
in your mouth.
So like I'll suck my mouth like this.
While his dick is in your mouth.
I'll do that, but basically it won't look like that. But when you do it on it, it won't go back so far. Like basically like I need a break for a second.
It's
So
too
like,
much of a suction.
Yeah, I mean they'd be all right.
But
And
it'll be bigger.
it'll be bigger, so like it won't look like.
But I
this.
can feel how it's harder for a dick to go far
Yes,
back in
and
your
he would
throat
actually have to
with
force
that
it. He should
suction.
feel uncomfortable with how hard he has to force it to go back.
And then he'll
So, like,
relax.
So if I need a second, like if I hit my throat real quick, but I don't want to do it multiple times because sometimes I can do it and I'm like, okay, I ain't got no tonsils, and then sometimes I do it and it's like,
I got
so I'll adjust my mouth so that way it won't go. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
go too far back, and so I can control it until
right.
like my stomach settles a little bit.
Okay.
You know, and also switching up what you're doing. So like use those hands and massage the balls and lick the gooch. So like switch to other things. So it's like multiple stimulation.
I'ma
So
try
that way
this-
he's
I'ma
not
try
even
this tomorrow.
noticing. So he's not even noticing that you stopped deep throating. Because like
Yeah.
some people are like, ooh, hold on, I need a break. Do something else. Like don't make it so obvious that clearly you need a break. If I need a break, I'm gonna do something else so that way it just feels like I switched it up.
Okay.
Bitch, please, I'm getting off. And I'm about to
I be
sometimes
trying. I
trying.
be like, I need a sip of water.
I will grab that bottle of water from the side of the bed, the couch.
Liquor, that's what it's for.
Table.
Get your cum cup, girl.
No, I need water.
I need water.
Water.
Like I need some water, nigga. I can't breathe. My mouth is
You
dry.
gave me this damn drugs. I had a little
Especially
edible.
if you're not with a nigga that like doesn't come very quick. Like
Oh my God! It's like,
But
did
see,
you
I can
jack
see-
off before I came here? Why did you do that? I'm
not
tired.
even always trying to make them come when they like in my mouth. I just feel like that's weird. Like just like when you
I just
fucking.
need them to come.
Oh, yeah, you going.
Where it's
Go
in
ahead.
my mouth or wherever.
You know what? You know what
They
would make
take
me
too
feel like
long
real boss as
sometimes.
fuck.
What?
swallowing.
That part too. When I ain't got a gag with it. when like you horny and like they kind of laying there and you make the move and like you get them hard like by sucking their dick real good and then you sit on top and you finish them off and then you
I
get
only
the
like that in the
towel
morning
and then
time.
like
Oh, you get the towel. You the
I get the
nigga.
towel then you make me a sandwich. Like that shit feels so good.
I don't want a sandwich though. I want a full meal. Get in that kitchen and
like
cook.
that shit like just it
I
just
want
feels
steak
so
and eggs
good
or
Slap you on
because
your ass thinking, no.
Yeah, thank you, Daddy.
I feel like he'd
I've
be
done
mad.
that.
Bitch, I'm leaving.
no,
Yeah,
like,
I
but for
know.
real, like, you, like, rub, same, because, you know, dudes, when they move, like, if y'all laying in the bed, like, they move, it's, like, rub on your booty or rub on something.
Or get close.
So, like, yeah, so you got to rub on them, and then,
Or
like,
you
they
might
open
just sit
up.
on his face.
You know what?
Kiki,
That
how
part.
do you feel about swallowing? Are you a swallower?
But
She said it's so easy.
She did.
I've always been a swallower, but I'll be honest, lately I haven't been wanting to do it as much. I don't know if my tonsils are just getting big and it's slowing me down or what. It doesn't go down as easy, or if the dicks are shorter so it's not shooting to the back of my throat as
So now it's
easily.
touching your tongue. You could taste
Yeah,
all of
the
it.
textures. I don't know. It's like when you get old. Like I thought when you got old, you like Jello, and sometimes cum tastes like Jello. I don't know, but I'm a swallower. I'm definitely not a spitter. And even when I get a bit of cum in my mouth, and it's just like too much, what I will do is I'll keep it in my mouth and I try to mix it with my saliva to make it a little bit more watery and keep spitting it back on the dick and then just keep licking it up. And I just,
Over time.
I'm not going to be no bitch about it.
That's
so
how
I'm
you
just gonna,
swallow.
No, I usually
saying
swallow
sometimes
straight
she has
up.
some
But if I
issues.
can't, if I'm having issues,
Some
what
technical
I'll do,
difficulties.
technical
I
difficulties,
am
you know,
queen of
like
technical
right now.
difficulties when it
so
comes
it's
to
just
swallowing.
like you mix it with your spit, you keep spitting it out and licking it up, spitting it out, licking it up, and his dick gonna get soft, right? And then he gonna be like, okay, stop, and then you just have to get
You
him in a
told me to
position.
stop. You hear that? See,
Yeah,
that-
and so then you gotta get him in a
Y'all are
position
making my
on top
booty
of
hole
him
wet.
where he can't. But listen, you gotta get him a position where he can't really move, right? So you gotta put weight on him, and you just gotta be like, just take it.
What type
And
of niggas do y'all be fucking with? I have never been able to make a nigga not move. He gonna lift my ass up.
No, you have to say it with some force in your voice. You can't do that.
Sit down, nigga.
Oh, whoa. Then you gonna sound like a
Sit down,
nigga. No.
nigga.
Be like,
It's soft as fuck.
Daddy, just take it. And if he can't take, you gonna say, Daddy, just take it.
Okay.
And if he says, I can't take it, like he gonna sound like a weak ass nigga. He not gonna do that
He don't
shit.
want to.
So he just gonna lay there and he gonna put his face in the pillow on the couch like a little bitch, and he's just gonna take the shit and you just lick it up and he's like, all right. He gonna be squirming and stuff.
So what's for
squirming,
dinner?
And it's okay. And then you guys are gonna be finished and be like, why the fuck did you do that to me? I'm like, what? I did what?
You know you like it. Don't think it's so funny,
just
like
gonna
after
sit
sex, like
there.
just like the whole after sex experience. Like we've swallowed, maybe ate some booty. Everybody's breath just funky. We all laying here just
I don't
smelling
be
like
caring.
booty.
I really don't be caring.
Because if I'm kissing you in your mouth in the morning time.
Oh, no.
If I'm really fucking with you, I am gonna kiss you.
I am.
Yeah, if I
Snacky
have to,
brain
but it's
jaw.
not like a just we
Typically, I'm
making
really
out
fucking
and
with
shit.
you. And
I
I'm
try
kissing
to make
everything.
a sneak out to the bathroom because like I really like morning sex and I be wanting it to be full
If
out
I
as
can,
fuck.
I will. But if not,
know.
it's not a big deal.
Yeah,
You gonna
but-
kiss me in this morning breath?
Y'all
now.
ever met somebody with like good morning breath?
Yeah, he was vegan.
No, I don't know nothing about.
Look
good morning
here,
breath.
I'm
He
just
probably went to the
saying.
bathroom
Vegan
too.
niggas, they don't got dead bodies in them, so it's just like everything just be
I don't know,
tasted.
everything-
Broccoli
natural.
stinks.
Natural,
mean,
sweet.
I
But
can't
you know
swallow,
what?
and I would
Vegan
like to.
vegan niggas be nutting a lot, and they can do it like back to back. So
Whoa,
like,
whoa! I don't need a cup of cum. Okay,
I'm
need
just
a couple
I'm
tablespoons.
saying, like I be a little disappointed, like if a dude nut and it's like, psh, psh, like just a little bit. It's just like, where's the?
You ever be fucking
What the
for a
hell
long
is
ass
it?
time and the nigga don't come at all, and you just be like, oh, okay.
Okay, well I'm done here.
Are we
so-
good?
Like it ain't not even the. Well, see, when somebody got whiskey dick, I'm not even stopping. That's when I'm gonna be on porno shit, like on straight porno mode. Like
I mean, this weekend a lot of
it
niggas
has
had
to be
whiskey
nasty
dick.
as nasty. You just
Oh,
gotta be
really?
nasty as fuck to get past the whiskey dick.
Did that?
So I am curious to know, Samia, how do you like anal? First of all, are you?
I
into
would
anal?
love to like anal, but I've never had a dick small enough to go inside. So like I just got a butt plug, and it's like a jeweled one, and it like feels really great. Like I love how it
My
feels.
throat
like,
hurts thinking about
yeah,
it.
your throat hurt thinking about your booty. when somebody put like their finger inside. Like, it felt so fucking good. Like, the nut was just ridiculous because they were, like, still playing with my clit, too. I was just like, oh, shit, I need more of this shit in my life.
So, but this, let me ask you. So, let's say, like, a nigga is fucking you in your booty, and then he brings his dick over to your mouth to suck his dick. Are you cool with sucking booty dick? Are you really gonna take the time out to be like, oh, this is just my booty, I'm not sucking, go wash your dick? Or you
I'm not
gonna
gonna have them.
Dick?
I'm not gonna have them wash it, but I'm not gonna lie. I would like do a little like you touch it first to see
Make
like
sure ain't no clumps.
make sure ain't no nothing. Like, I'm one of them. Like, I'm real sneaky about some shit. Real sneaky about some shit. Like, if you fuck me the day after my period, I'm gonna keep the lights on so I can see, like, before you put that dick back in my mouth, because, like, I don't need all, like, I'm a little sneaky with that shit. I just be wanting to see, like, so I could have a heads up.
I feel like it just depends on how you do it. If you're like,
We got to be doing it every day.
I think I'm
Like,
okay with sucking booty dick, like, cause I'm not gonna. I'm so like into like not making
Nasty
shit weird and nasty shit.
Yeah,
so
nasty
it's like,
shit.
if I can visibly see like some shit on the dick, obviously I'm gonna be like, ooh.
Yeah, like, no, if I can't tell, like, it'll be fine. I mean, I've sucked dick that come out of my pussy after the club, so, and that's a little tart. So, no, I don't think I would be against it, but I am one of those people that would, like, slick check and, like, jack it a little bit to make sure ain't nothing, to...
It's gonna smell funny. It's a booty.
It is. Look, I remember the first time I tried to do anal, and I was
So
just
you're
like...
you're really not into it.
No, I like anal. I can't get it in. Like, I'm... Like, it's a lot of big dick. Like, I just feel like I should have did that, like, with somebody who had a small dick.
Or an average size dick. Because that's what I'm saying. Like, if you get a toy and play with yourself, it really does. I don't know why, but
It
relaxes your booty.
Yeah. No, I believe that because you don't even realize how much tension you have that you're holding in your booty. Or when you got to go to the bathroom, you be like, oh, I feel so much better. Why? Because you was squeezing so damn tight. Mm-hmm. No, that's a lie. I'm a mental person, but during sex, I like to see shit. Like,
so this is a question for both of y'all. I mean, Ayana, you can answer too. Are you a sloppy head giver? Or are you just I feel like you did suck my dick. So are you do you like to get real sloppy and make it so wet that we don't even know what the object is anymore?
No, I don't.
You don't like it?
I don't mind doing it. I do both, but I don't.
Who was he fine? Who was that?
No,
was he famous? Was it Drake? Because if that was Drake,
it wasn't, baby. It wasn't. I would have been up and out. I would have been like, hey, let's.
We all gonna be fighting.
Here's your next studio session, sir.
Aubrey Graham.
No, I like it enough where I can control it, so that way when I do like jack it and suck it, my aim is for it to feel like he's getting fucked and sucked at the same time. And sometimes I feel like when it's too wet, it gets too loose and he even loses it. It just feels good and like they just fall like into a little bit of a trance. But also on their preference, like if they don't like all that like wet or they seem like uncomfortable, and I gauge how hard the dick is. If the dick is getting harder because I'm getting wetter,
I like when a nigga tells me what to do. Tell me how to suck your dick.
Why we gotta do? I feel like you can't suck every dick the same, just like you can't eat every pussy the same.
Please don't eat every pussy
So I like to start off wet. I know nobody wants a really dry dick, and it just depends, like whether it's hands, whether you want a little extra toy, whether you need a little ointment, whatever you might need.
Ointment.
You ever had a nigga spit
like a
into
little
your
lube.
hand? Like he takes your hand and he puts a whole bunch of his own spit in it,
No.
and then you
No,
put it
I've
on
never
his
had
dick.
No, I've never.
It's really sexy.
I've had
I guess because I be
somebody.
spitting on it. I didn't
I
even
had
think about
somebody-
his mouth up there. I'll be down there.
I guess he was telling me, bitch, where's all your spit? Like,
Maybe
you need a
you
little extra.
just needed more water that day. I've had somebody spit in my hand and then put my hand to rub my pussy, and that felt really good.
I like when they
love my
suck on
pussy.
my fingers.
I like it, but only a little bit. Don't be sucking on my fingers too long, bitch. I got a clit that needs some sucking, okay?
And you got them long ass nails, so
They like these nails.
Really?
People be acting like they scared of these nails. Niggas love my nails. They like
They
for me
be
to
fresh.
scratch their backs. They like for me to scratch all over them. They like a little war wounds when it's done. Like, they might not say it at a live show. They might not
niggas be
say
scared.
it. Yeah, they be scared.
Was there
Like,
anybody at the live show in the audience that you had fucked before?
That's a good question.
Not that I saw.
Okay.
I mean, there could
What
have been,
about
and they
you?
left out. I invited some people that I fucked before, but I don't think that they came. Like, the people that I thought might have been there, that might have actually showed up, they couldn't come. They ain't a babysitter. Niggas be having kids.
Niggas be having kids.
I did see. Did I see? Never mind.
You about to name drop. So Samia, you are married, correct?
Yes.
You a whole wife.
I am.
Do y'all have sex with other people?
I feel
We
like y'all
do. We do.
We do.
So we
Can you pass me that bottle?
this was the bottom.
And the tea.
When I met him, he had never had a threesome, and I'm like,
I gotta turn you out.
a little bit, and I'm like I love women. I think they are gorgeous and
Same.
just so sensual, and just they bring a different element, I think, to the table that like men just they can't
women are
get
beautiful.
on,
We smell good.
and all that shit. And so yeah. Actually, I'm saving one of those stories for my cocktail. And so I've been trying to,
okay, good.
I've been trying to like not.
All right, so
Same
you're
here.
married. How
We have a
does
child.
You got a baby?
I got a whole baby.
How old? If you don't mind
He's
saying.
2.
Oh my goodness, he's so cute.
She just saying that for the camera.
No,
I'm
he's
just playing my
cute.
baby.
I think all babies are cute.
No, I don't think that.
I don't, but this baby is cute. Oh, look at him with his
was
little
there ever a
hat.
time with your husband where he was like, "You doing too much"? Like, have you ever like? Did you have to like break him in? Did you have to train him?
I think with the amount of sex I wanted to have at first, that part,
Oh.
you know, because he was just, it was a lot, you know, but otherwise, no, because a lot of people ask, how do you feel about your business? How do you feel about that? He was relieved. Like, girl, if you don't stop talking to me about pussy and sucking dick,
motherfucking
just
class.
suck the dick, Samia. Just like, why do we got to talk about it? Can you just suck my dick? I'm just one of those people. And I think it was just like ESPN. Like, I don't want you to sit there and talk to me about ESPN all day. And he understood that the way I approach my business is so educational. Like, yes, things get nasty, but that is a part of educating. You know, like, sucking dick can be nasty, but also it's something that people need to learn. Like, you know?
Yeah,
And
it is.
the approach that I take with the company, I think that he seems okay with it. His support is weird. So, like, I think sometimes we expect people like, oh, yeah, you did this. Good, good, good. His support is different. Like, he's IT. So, like, he changed out the hard drive of my laptop. He bought me a printer for orders and you know,
That's
different
sweet.
stuff
That's
like
dope.
that. Yeah. And so, like, I had to take a step back and, like, I had to get other people on my team that are the clap people for when I need that. And then I have him that does things in the way that he does it.
Do you be sucking his dick good?
I be sucking the shit out that man dick.
Is he ever like, I don't want my dick sucked? It's like,
Nah, he ain't
I
never
don't
said no
want
shit
no more
like
head,
that.
babe.
Nah, he ain't never said no shit.
You ever had somebody fuck you so good where you just like, I need a little bit of break.
Leave me alone.
Just can I have an hour?
I will say that he'll be like if he know like I'm in a certain mood or something, like say we done went out to a club or something, he know like either I'm on one and he may be like, look, I'm gonna catch you in the morning. Like if he not gonna do it right, he not gonna do it. But also I'm one of the people that if you not feeling the way, oh don't worry about it, I got it.
Yeah. Go ahead, go to sleep.
Not I ain't me tooing him, but I'm just saying with some consent. Don't even worry about it. I'll suck your dick, get you hard ride, you get us both off. We can take a whole nap. Like don't even worry about it, babe. Like I got you.
I think that's great that you have a marriage that y'all can be yourselves and be just as nasty. Because a lot of times you hear people get married and the sex is boring. That is like
That's
my
so
worst
sad.
fear. I would
I
hate
think-
to get married and we're not having great sex.
I'd rather not get married at all.
I think that
Yeah, like I still want to have a one night stand with my husband. Like I want him to sometimes just fuck me and leave. I don't even know where he's going.
What?
Fuck me and leave, nigga.
I think that you know how like you fall in love and then like you want to be around that person all the time.
Oh my
I
God,
think
I'm
that's
queen of
I
queen.
think that's the worst thing that can happen to a relationship.
Oh,
Of course I
no.
did it, but now I get why. It's because it takes
You
all
need
the
some
suspense
space.
out. It takes marriage is hard as fuck. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And yes, the sex does get boring at sometimes. That doesn't mean that it don't be good. It just means that it's so much more on the table. Like you have responsibilities. Like we have investment property. We have a child that we have to keep alive. Like
Right.
you know, like car notes and shit. You know, we're grown ups, and so you eating my pussy from the back for 3 hours ain't always at the top of the list.
I gotta wake up early.
You know,
Yeah.
exactly. So it's some of those things, and it's energy. Like it. Oh my gosh.
Do y'all have designated like date nights or like
Let me
dick sucking
think.
nights? Do you
Dick
ever
sucking
use
night-
him as
Well,
practice for your class?
I do use him for practice for my class.
Okay.
During my period, that is a designated dick sucking week because I don't have terrible cramps.
Praise you.
Yes.
Yeah, because mine be feeling like
I
I'm giving
don't.
It's
birth.
death.
I didn't have back cramps
Feels
until
like
like
a
after I
Handmaid's
had the
Tale.
baby, and they ended up like going away. I will say the menstrual cup I feel like helped too. I switched to the menstrual cup, but you got to squat ass to grass to get that shit in. Like
I just don't
So
know
I
how
thought
feel
I saw a
about that.
disc. I'm gonna try a disc.
I don't know what that is.
It's similar to a menstrual cup, but it looks kind of like a diaphragm, I guess would look like.
Oh, gotcha.
But the little film part drops down like a cup. So I don't know. I
mean,
was like, I gotta try something because these cramps gonna kill me, and I'm gonna fuck somebody up.
Switch to natural.
I do the
pads and
natural.
stuff.
Well, I
That
don't
shit.
like the pads 'cause I'm not trying to sit in my own waste. But I do use the organic tampon.
I don't like pads either.
Shout out to mylola.com, which y'all can still get some discounts using the code CockTales. I did switch to Lola when they first sponsored us. And I truly like their product. And I subscribed to it. Like, they sent us some free stuff, but I went ahead and subscribed. And I really do like their products. I've noticed that my period cramps have lightened up and my period has become lighter.
That's
even
exactly
without
what happens.
the birth control.
Yeah.
But it's still there and it's still kicking my ass.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
And
I ain't
it's
gonna lie to
coming
you.
soon because I've been crying every day.
My period sometimes will get light, and I don't know why, and I'd be thinking I'm pregnant. Have you ever been like, what's going on? I'm pregnant. I'm gonna have a baby.
Girl, I be scared. I be
Yeah, and
telling
I
him,
didn't
look,
even fuck
don't-
nobody.
And I didn't even fuck nobody, but she'd be like, maybe Jesus is just gonna do this again and just get
Look
bitches
here.
pregnant.
Well, I didn't
Our
know
baby
about
just
that.
turned 2. I told him, if you don't have a signed permission slip, bro, don't even nut in me. Like, I'm so serious. Like, kids are so tiring and difficult. And
I'm not gonna lie. Lately, I've been juggling. Like, do I really want kids?
I think
and
you
you
do.
know, I am like, I've always been
You
like,
used
I
to-
want babies. I want
Yeah,
babies.
and now
I'm
you're
kind of
like,
like, do
thinking about it
I
differently.
think it's more of a fact of when you have them, so that way you can get, because when we got pregnant, we were literally on like a 10-day trip. We was in Vegas. We was smoking weed. We was zip lining and shit. We ain't had no,
Having a
and I
good
was
time.
pregnant as fuck. Ain't had no idea. I was almost 2 months pregnant and had no idea. I was like, my baby about to come out retarded. My baby about to come out retarded.
And that's the thing I would worry about because, you know, I drink like every day.
You don't be knowing. So I was like, nigga,
You
like,
don't
we
be
gonna, I
knowing?
was like,
I'll be knowing because I get scared when I just.
Bro, I would
Pick up
swallow this
wrong.
nut every day, however you want me to. But please, just like I need to know. So because you know, at certain times where you like way more prone to getting pregnant, I just
Yeah, I use my app. I don't
Look
care what
here,
anybody
all
says
that
about it. I
shit.
use my app.
You got me
But
on
like
it.
we have
Okay, Eve is the shit.
we don't
She'd be like, bitch, you 34% pregnant. You need to lock this period. It's a chance. Did it
Not
come yet?
34%
And then it don't.
pregnant.
And then like the little notifications that pop up, it'd be like the pill, or it'd be like the wave, a little ice
that
cream
sound
cone
like
and some
anxiety,
chocolate.
bro. Like,
Like, it's coming in
A
3 days.
notification,
You ready, bitch? Like, don't forget to get some tampons. You don't want to be bleeding and parting the Red Sea.
It's hard being a
Are your
woman.
sheets white? Because mine is cream, and I done fucked up several
we
pairs.
keep our,
That's
we keep
embarrassing.
our
Too grown
sheets
for this shit.
burgundy.
Mine
I
are
need-
gray, but I need to change them.
I need black sheets because my
Look
the
here, them
the
burgundy
bitch
sheets
just be coming
clutch.
early and
They be
strong.
clutch, and I be
like
masturbating like
Muhammad
shit when I'm
Ali.
on my period. So them things be coming in clutch. But yeah, we have like date nights and stuff. We try to switch it up.
I wonder what we'll be like, Kiki, when we're married to someone, and because we obviously gotta be with a nigga that's cool with us being like this. Because you're not about to come into my life and be like, I don't like you
Okay.
doing this sex show. Well,
Before
nigga,
we finish this,
That's
because we
weird,
do
yeah.
need to move on.
Oh, we do.
Tell me, okay, right now, if you had to pick what your husband would need to be like not the basic stuff, like, oh, you need an honest man, a trustworthy. We know that shit. We know you need somebody who come home to you, all that shit. But like the little things, what are some little things you can think of that would let you know that this one is the one for you?
It's so funny that you said, because I was talking to my best friend Brittany literally today, and we were talking about how, like, okay, I need the nigga to be cool with, like, I might be licking Brittany on her tongue sometimes in pictures.
I saw that in a picture.
Yeah, and it's just but not he sees it and he's like, and I'm trying to fuck your friend, and he just like is like, that's just Medina. I need him to know that I'm a flirt, and that's just, I literally can't help it. I can't help it. And so I need
believe
him to just be
that.
cool with it and I need a confident as fuck nigga. Like, I just need him to be like, that's just what she does. Shut
You
the
need
fuck
a
up.
Leo. A Leo, man.
That's so funny that
It
you
is so
say that.
funny that you say that.
That's what she got.
I-
Go ahead.
That's why I
Also-
say that. That's what I have, a Leo, man.
I
And
also
they
need that nigga
Are you a
to be
Libra too?
like,
No, I'm an Aries.
Oh, okay.
I need that nigga to be cool if he see me like flirting with somebody else and maybe I kiss that nigga and he's just like, that's just Medina. I just need him to be like
Like as his
Now, if you
girlfriend or
kiss
his wife?
that
even his
nigga-
wife.
now, wait a
like, if
minute.
I just want
Wait, a
like,
man?
You want him to be okay with you
But you
kissing
doing
another
whatever
nigga?
you wanna do.
Now,
I
I
Medina,
want
kiss
you're
him
other
to
getting
be
girls.
carried away.
okay with me living my truth.
Can
I
he-
don't
can
want
he
to
kiss
have
girls
to
too?
tone anything down. I really don't. And that sounds like
Did you hear
impossible.
her?
Huh?
She said, can
Can
he
he
kiss
kiss girls?
women
He
too?
can, but he can't be doing it
Just
to-
because for
he
you,
can't
yeah.
be doing it like,
Like
I'm a
tit
kisser
for
because
tat.
you. Yeah,
Yeah,
if that's
no,
like
none of
how
that.
he is.
If he's flirty like you.
If he's flirty like me, I think I'll be cool
Why
with
wouldn't
it.
you just be in an open relationship?
I mean, and
with certain boundaries, like where you can
I
flirt
think
and
that
date,
would really
but maybe
make
you
you
don't
feel
do
good.
certain
and that
things.
might be okay.
comfortable.
I would have to try it. I'm not one of those bitches where I'm just gonna say I would totally be gung ho.
I done heard
for
you
it.
talk
I
about
think
it,
you
and
should try
it
it.
sounds like it would be an absolute no. But as I'm hearing you say what you want in a guy, I'm like,
I think if
I
you
just
felt comfortable
honestly
with
want
him,
us both to really fuck with each other so hard that like we're just cool with who you are as a person. Not
Yeah.
that we have to bring other people in, but you're cool with how I am. You're not.
You need
You
to
know
date
I'm
somebody
not
that's like your
going
friend.
nowhere.
maybe if like he's cool with how you are, but if you were cool with like you didn't feel like maybe he was doing it to get at you, but he was already like that, he's flirty, but he knows at the end of the day y'all are together, and if he goes somewhere else he's telling you about it, he gonna send a
Yeah.
video to you so that you can see it while you out on a trip with your girls
And these
or something
bitches
like that. It's
aren't
not
out here
like
thinking they're the main ones. They already, I'm not going anywhere, and I know you're not going anywhere. That's the
feel
nigga.
like-
That's the type of man I would love to have.
I feel like it took a long time for us to shift, and I say a long time even though it's only been 5 or 6 years, but in that time I feel like it took a while for us to realize that your relationship changes when you don't try to possess the person, and it changes everything. You know what I mean? Like so,
And that's hard to do.
it is.
learning
It is
that.
really hard to do because your biggest fear cannot be that they'll sleep with somebody else or that they'll cheat. Like there's
that will
so much
consume
more.
you.
It will consume the shit out of you. I'm not checking no phones. I have a
checking no
password to his phone. I swear to God, I'm scared to death. So I be like, what's your blood type and what's your password in case the police come, because I don't know nobody's number. Like if it's not, and so
yeah,
I be like,
in case of emergency.
Yes. But when we first started, and we got serious, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta keep my man. And listen to all these bitches that don't got no man and all that shit. Girl, fuck them. If your man going out there, some niggas just like you. Like I literally hear nothing wrong with that. It's just, like you said, a matter of finding somebody who understands you, moving slow enough so that you give them time to understand this is really who you are, not just jumping in things. And I promise you, give people some space. Give people, when we get attached at the hip, I think that's when things start going south. Unless y'all already like best friends before. People like, oh, my man, my best friend. My man ain't my goddamn best friend. That nigga cool.
I got
Like,
friends.
that nigga my homie. Don't get me wrong. Like, if I want to do some crazy ass shit, I will go to him because I know he be like, shit, try it once, try it twice. What's up? But like my bitches, them my best friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to replace
That. I love that
It's
you
a
said
different
that.
relationship.
like it's a
relationship.
different relationship, and I let him live his life. Like and also men be flourishing because they don't change their life for girls, and
They
girls
really don't.
girls change their plans. They be going out with their girls. They be like, oh, he want to go to dinner, so I'm gonna meet up with y'all tomorrow, okay? And he will still go to the gym. He will still go play basketball for 3 hours, and you be like, what bitch you fucking?
He not fucking nobody.
I have
what
no
the fuck
energy.
is that
I have
LA
no
Fitness?
energy
All his
for it.
life.
Look here, I'm trying to be rich and
And
be a
really
boss
you need to
bitch
go to
and
work in
have,
the
you know,
morning.
no, I don't have time for that. And you realize how much stress you let go and how good the sex is because now y'all fucking each other. Like, I don't know where you going later, but just in case you need a reminder, this pussy is fire. So let me.
And I know
like,
you're
I just,
coming back. Like niggas
you
that
know?
fuck with me. Like I'm in a space now where like I'm just getting out of an 8-year relationship, and like when I do let a man into my space, I'm like in a space now where it's like, if I do let you fuck me, I know you coming back, nigga. Even if we not in a relationship, I'm not like the bitch feeling real insecure and like, where are you at? Where are you at? We're not
you
saying
a
I'm
grown ass woman
I'm a
now.
grown ass woman. So go do what you gotta do. I'm gonna go do what I gotta do. I'll see you when we see each other.
And
I
that
do
shit-
need to see you though.
But that shit feels good. Like it feels really good, and it's really hard to let go. But I feel like we just have to boss up and have our own lives, because I promise you, you look at some of the relationships you've been in and you be like, damn, I stopped doing this, I stopped doing that, So like it's so many things that I stopped doing, not because he asked me to, just because I was trying to be wifey or you know,
Trying to fit a mold
trying
that
to fit
you
a
thought you
mold that
needed to
these
do.
people told us we had to have. Like
It's so hard to unlearn.
it is hard to
I
unlearn, and
hate
you have
when
to.
people tell me like, Kiara, you're 30, girl. What's going on?
This
You're
pussy is
single.
wet, and that's what's going on.
Like a lot of it comes from my family, and they're like, "Oh, what's going on? You need to do this. Maybe you shouldn't do this. Maybe you should do this." And I'm like, "You guys, you act like I'm so unhappy. I am the happiest I've been in a very long time. And if I don't get married, I would like to get married. Let's set the record straight." But if I don't get married, that's not the end of the world. There are other things that I want to do that I'm slowly achieving that are making me happy. And if I can't, I would like to meet a man that fits my needs. If I can't meet somebody for that, I don't want to be like all the other women I know. Well, not all of them, but a lot of women I know who have compromised what they wanted in their life just so that they
unhappy.
could say that they're married. I don't want that. I don't have to have a traditional marriage. I don't have to have a traditional relationship. I used to really want that, and I used to try so hard to do all of the things that everybody was telling me about what I needed to do, and I tried to fit that mold, and that shit was not working. And it's not really what I wanted.
But people be unhappy like that, and they just never say
Exactly.
anything.
Yeah. And or they do say something, but they want you to be in the same unhappy boat. I'm not getting on Thomas the unhappy boat. Bitch, I'm good over here. And I think it's okay to be single. I would like to be married. I would like someone, but I also need someone who's going to make me happy and where we can be on the same page. I don't want to be fighting with somebody. I don't want to
I don't
be
want to be fighting.
doing like things where I've got to contain myself in certain ways where I really just want to be myself. I don't want to be that girl who's at a family function, for example. I'm not speaking about my family members, but I'm just saying.
Gonna be mad at you?
I don't want to be the person at the family function who gets too lit and everybody knows they're unhappy with their man. And you see how they really want to act. The man is unhappy. Everybody's looking and it turns into a mess. I want to be able to be myself all the time.
That is what I'm saying. I want to be able to be
I wanna
myself,
be myself
all the time.
And so know who I am and accept that and
don't
be
listen
okay
to
with
these
that.
other people talking about, oh, your bitch flirting with people. Fuck, nigga,
And if
this
you-
is our relationship.
Yeah, and if you do have a problem with something I'm doing, don't talk to other people about it. Talk to me and let me know. Because maybe some things is not something that I thought was embarrassing, disrespectful, whatever.
People have limits. People
Yeah,
have certain limits
you can
that
let
we
me know.
don't.
Now that don't mean I'm gonna appease your limits,
But
but
also
I can talk
sometimes
about it, and we can figure out is this a non-negotiable or not. Like, okay, bitch, you was drinking. Well, bitch, if you don't want me drinking, I'm not the girl for you. I've got to set you free.
Yeah, like,
You said something that I was just when you was like, I need someone to make me happy, and I don't think how many people realize like how literal we do that. So like I didn't realize I was not 100% happy until maybe like year 2 or 3, and I realized it was me not happy with myself.
in your marriage?
Yeah.
Like it was me myself. And a lot of times in your marriage you think that it's the marriage. It's the first thing you think
it's
when anything is
yourself.
wrong is in your life. You always gonna assume it's like your marriage or your relationship. Oh, we're getting boring with this. Maybe when is the last time you did something to work towards your dream? When is the last time you did something that you were passionate about? Do you like skating? Do you like dancing? And you realize, let's start with there first. Look at yourself first, because your relationship really needs to be a mirror, you know?
Yeah,
And to call yourself out. When I started being selfish and focusing on myself, bitch, I flourished. And also he became attracted to me in a whole different way. I'd never seen it. And not like in a just I'm being a boss bitch type shit, but because it's like, babe, I'm suck your dick, and then guess what? I got a podcast I'm about to be on, and then I have to do this and I have to do that, and I'm happy. And guess what? Instead of him trying to fight tooth and nail to try to make me happy, I was already happy, and he could just love me.
yeah. And
Yeah.
I've always felt like
know?
that about relationships. I mean, I don't always succeed in it, but it's not his responsibility to make you happy.
Yes, it's his job.
Yeah, it's like
to
I used to
love you.
feel like I was missing something. Not even necessarily from a man per se, but I felt like I was missing something. I didn't know what it was. And it was like, I'm missing something that I'm not giving myself. That's really what it is. And I've got to stop trying to appease everybody, stop trying to make sure everybody else is good. I need to make sure I'm good. And when I did that, like I lost some friends, relationships changed and everything else. And that was fine because I was like, at the end of the day, I've got to stop trying so hard to make everybody else happy when I'm so unhappy. And I'm hurting on the inside. And I've got to let that go. I got to make sure that I'm happy. And it doesn't mean I'm going to hurt other people. But if other people are hurt by that, well, we'll just deal with
You
that.
have
But
to-
I've
you
got to
have
worry
to
about me.
do you.
And I encourage other people to do that. And I tell my friends, like, I go through phases with several friends, and it's just like, we may not be as close as we once were. I feel like you going through something, whether you want to talk about it or not. I hope you find your happiness, because I
sometimes
feel
you
like
can't
sometimes it's a
handle everybody
personal
else
thing, and you
else's
got to find your
baggage either.
yeah, you got to handle your personal happiness. And I just feel like, if it's meant to be, it will be. And when you find your personal happiness again, and when I find mine, we'll come back together and it'll be cool. But sometimes you need some space, and that's friendships, relationships, family, all of that. Like, everybody has to figure out these things, and it's like, okay, I've learned to recognize sometimes it's not about me with another person. It's them and it's not anything wrong with them. They're just figuring things out. And I just hope that people realize that about me. And I know with some of my friends,
give
they
each other
have.
grace
It's just
and,
like all
you
of
know.
us. Everybody's trying to figure things out, whether it's how to suck a dick right or how to live your life right. You know, you just want to
We
know
all
how
trying
to
to
make
figure this
yourself
shit out.
happy. Like, what's going to make
Girl.
us happy, because we all want to smile and we all want to bust a nut. You know what I mean?
Counseling
fucking
changed
dick
our
right, how to
life.
make your
So
life
like,
right.
Yes,
we-
counseling is good,
we go
even
to a
if it's on
counselor
Talkspace.
separately. We go to
Nigga,
the
I see
same
a therapist
counselor.
every 2 weeks.
Girl,
It's
and
changed
let
my
me tell
That
you,
shit got
I miss.
expensive. I had to slow down and go back to Talkspace.
Look, I missed my appointment after Easter, and her office be so busy that I couldn't reschedule. I almost rolled up on her. I was like, "Bruh, what the hell is going on?" And she was like, "I'm sorry." So when he went for his appointment, I was like, "Tell her I said to ring me up." And so he called right there in the office so I could set my next appointment. But us doing that separately, we're still working on ourselves. I know all my bad flaws. I know them, but
I'm learning
going to her,
mine.
she is really
It's like my
helped
list
me.
doesn't stop.
But when we
sometimes
had
it's
Polly
okay.
Pockets on, they really, when we had the Polly Pockets on, Emily,
three
Magali,
girls,
and
yeah.
Rachel, and they're all in a polyamorous relationship. And they talked about like sometimes with them being in this relationship, the insecurities that come up. So lately, after we talked to them, I really thought their relationship was beautiful. I'm not trying to do that, but like I liked their thought process on things. And they talked about how like
was
when I
beautiful.
get jealous about something,
This is what
I
I do.
really try to think about why is this I've been trying to do that lately with everything, with my friendships, with my career, with just me in general. If I'm fucking with a new nigga and I'm like, oh, I ain't heard from him all day. Okay, what is making me feel like I'm not good at it? And it's really helping me become more confident in myself and just
Anxiety is really real.
anxiety
and we
lives in the future and bitch, you need to dial back.
Yeah, we need to be in today. I commend everybody that like is trying to figure out why, because I feel like why is
helps.
everything. Like, and most things that you're pointing at somebody about or that you don't like is usually something that you don't like in yourself.
Yep.
And so when we take that step back and also accepting the flaws that people have, because flaws don't mean that they're crimes. They're just things
Right.
you don't like, and nobody should
And
be able to
that's
get
okay.
exactly. Like, it's a sad story, but this lady, she was like, she hated that her husband always had his clothes on the floor, and he ended up passing, and she got married again, like years down the line, and she would throw his clothes on the floor. Because like sometimes you miss those flaws, and I just think sometimes, like, I know as a woman I overthink shit, and sometimes like my anger gets
I'm
so
gonna play flaws and all when I get in the car. Beyonce be here
I think
for
I am too,
everything.
and I think I'm gonna cry. And it's
I'm
so
definitely
crazy.
gonna
And
cry
it's
because I cried when
okay.
I went to the
It's
Crazy that you
bathroom.
say that because Carlos and I obviously were broken up. We haven't been together in a couple months now, and Carlos is the type of person where like, and I would talk to Kiki about it, talk to my other friends about it. He would smother me. He would always, if I go out, he would be blowing my phone up. You good? You good? You good? Are you good? Are you okay? Do you need anything? If I ever needed a nigga to pull up, Carlos would pull up, and it would literally be like he would pull up and make sure I'm good, or he would have somebody else pull up. And now that I don't have that, I'm like,
You miss it a little
what,
bit.
nigga? If I just meet somebody at the live show and you don't check on me today to make sure I made it home from work, I'd be like, you don't fuck with me. It's like a whole like it's
You
weird.
are a love bug. You are a love
I'm a whole
bug.
love bug. Like,
And I think that is fine. I think with other people may be uncomfortable by it, like if somebody else did it, because they try to act like they're not who they are. But you are very open about like, this is how I am, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, and you know, and so I think it makes people more comfortable because they understand that going in, you know, versus other people that be like, oh no, I don't do that, and you know,
But they
if people
really
can't
want
figure-
it.
Yeah, or like if you be like, oh no, I don't be fucking with niggas, and then we see you kissing everybody, it's like, wait, what's going on? It's not
you doing?
surprising, but see, can't nobody come to you on no shit that you already didn't
really
put out
can't.
there. I done told you,
I feel the
like to
same
be, I like
way.
spit to get put in my booty hole. I told
So-
you that
I
like
kiss everybody.
I kiss
If I
everybody.
told
so
you
who's gonna
the
throw it in your
story?
face? Who's gonna throw it in your face? Like, so even if it was to pop up as some headline, the fuck, I told you that. What are you talking about?
I spill
Like,
my
and
tea, so what
I feel
can
like
you say?
owning our truth is so. Owning your truth, just own who you are, accept it. Yes, I do make the mistake. I apologize, and that you'd be surprised. Sometimes people just
But
want to
only
hear you
if you
apologize.
really apologize.
Yeah, only if you really apologize. My
if
husband don't be
not, keep
apologizing
it
unless
to
he really mean that
yourself.
shit. He
'Cause I
only
don't.
says,
So y'all, ladies, this was great. This was way better than our first episode. Oh wait, no, you never been on. You just
"No,
sat
I
on.
was sitting there and listening.
You were just sitting. Yeah, you was just
I was a little new baby.
What?
I was a new baby.
Yeah.
Kiki was being so nice and
You didn't think I was nice today?
No, you're nice
Oh,
now, but I'm
like,
talking
why
about
you
it was
say it
nice,
like
like
that?
professional nice
Oh,
before. Like,
I know you like that, but you done
I
sucked on our fingers and shit. I feel like I know you a little better. We've texted and stuff. We've communicated.
Look here, I
know you
fucks
much
with
better.
y'all, and I hope y'all reach the stars because
Thank you. I hope you do too.
you know what there is room for
Because
everybody.
you
at the
already touring
table.
around the world. We trying to do the same thing. We're
Look
trying to go on a
here,
little tour.
we gonna
What's the
talk
next
after
city?
this.
What's
Okay,
the next city,
Yeah.
Kiki? What's up?
The next city
there's
is
moves
Houston,
to do.
Texas.
I want
bitch.
Dallas.
Dallas. I remember we talked about this.
Okay,
Houston,
yeah.
Dallas, September. I mean, if y'all listen faithfully, then you hear this. I hope you listen to the whole goddamn episode because we coming for your ass.
Can we
and I got
bring
some
DJ? What's his name? DJ P for
Bitch.
real. Can he be
Oh,
our
you should bring him
DJ?
on.
Is he
and
gonna
tell-
be in the
tell us
budget?
What's
Because
Medina's
bitch,
We
he
gonna
might be
make-
expensive. If he can do $200 again, bitch, we got him. But if he trying to have a 5-star hotel,
Nigga.
bitch, you gonna have to fuck some. I'm serious. So no, I'm serious. But okay, we'll do this quickly because we're overtime. Whatever.
We are well over
We're
time.
well over time, but I do want to do
it.
at least one advice letter and one cocktail. Can we do that?
Yes.
Okay, so
I'll send
I
you
have
Indecisive
some.
Diane.
Okay, cool. So Okay, so we'll just go ahead and go to Indecisive Diane.
Would you stop thinking about what everyone wants? Stop thinking about what I want, what he wants, what your parents want. What do you want? What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want? What do you want?
All right, Diane. So, what cute little date idea do you have for all of our listeners, new and old? You know, thank you for coming out to the live show.
Hey ladies, no problem. Your show was fucking amazing. There's a place I want you guys to try. It's called Katana. Listen, it's amazing. It's kind of like Benihana, a little cheaper, but still just as cute.
Okay, girl. Well, you had me at Benihana. What's the address, girl?
3345 Lenox Road, Northeast Atlanta, Georgia, 30326. Go there, try it out. They have complimentary valet. You're gonna love it. Thanks, girl. No problem, ladies. Goodbye.
Okay, so now we're back and it's time for the cocktails and the advice. So remember, you guys, we got a new email.
For advice,
Ask cocktails.
at gmail.com.
Yes. Okay, I really want to read this one.
Please,
'cause
which one? What's the subject?
It says, please read Advice for Cocktails live Saturday, 5/18 for the love or for the dick.
Oh,
Wait,
this is a story. Okay.
wait,
cool.
wait. She might have came to the show. I might have, hold on. Okay. Tiara. Oh, I shouldn't have said her name.
Well, bitch, shout out to you.
Okay.
That's a common name. We don't know.
Oh, no, can't read this one. She actually asked her cocktail at the show.
So delete it.
I know who that is.
Delete it.
Archive it because I want to read it later to make sure that we didn't all the way delete it. Okay. Too cute for no friends update. Bitch, I don't know. Well, this came in May. Okay, happy live show week. Is this an advice?
I got one pulled up.
Go ahead.
This is a man. He said, hey, ladies, this question is coming from a loyal husband. I'm from Little Rock,
Hey.
Arkansas.
Oh, God.
I've been with my wife 4 years, and our relationship is great. Our sex life is great, too. We are
Is it?
very vocal. So we have no problem
screaming.
telling each other what we like. So I am faithful, and I cherish my wife.
Tongue in your butt. I'm sorry.
doing
I'm
a
going
lot
to
of
stop. I'm
convincing.
going to stop.
So I am faithful and I cherish my wife because she is beautiful. Go see her page at, I'm going to say it because, nigga, you put
Say
it in
it
there.
because I'm about to
Go
put it in
see her
here.
page at the_good_wife1, the number one. Wow.
The
Everybody go look at this bitch. He says she fine.
_wife
Check this out.
one.
Check this out. I always talk threesome talk because I'm a Sagittarius and
Private.
very
But she can do
sexual by
that.
nature. A few years ago, we ran into this beautiful lady at the strip club, and her vibe with me and my wife was so motherfucking freaky. So when we left, my wife told me she can get it, and I'm like, let's get it then, nigga. At that point, she wasn't ready because she's never had a threesome and never has been with a woman, as far as I know. Didn't dwell or stress on it because I love my fucking wife and it happens. And if it happens, it happens. Now look, 2 years later, she's ready and sets it up. So I take them to a basketball game. We go to the club and party, pop a couple X, okay, to get the mood popping.
Oh, jeez Louise.
Everything goes good, and everyone was with it with no issues. She told me I had no rules because she's like, if we gonna go there, then it's up. Okay. The only issue is when everything was done and my wife fell asleep and I was getting sleepy too, the girl that came called a ride like we weren't gonna take her home. I mean, well, why was y'all sleep? She might have been ready to go. But I'm like, I'll drop you off, and we felt
appointment.
And we felt an uncomfortable vibe. So we drop her off, and me and my wife are talking, trying to figure out what happened. So now my wife doesn't really want to have another threesome since that was her first one. She doesn't want that to happen again. And I totally agree, because if she's not comfortable, I'm not comfortable. Can you all give me some advice on how to get her back comfortable with another threesome? I don't put any pressure on the situation. It's really because I don't cheat, but I really would like to have another threesome, as many men would. Or should I leave it alone and live life with my wife? I listen to your show every time y'all drop, and I know you all will give me the great answer that I need. Also, can y'all follow me back on Instagram? Nigga, I'm not saying yo Instagram.
Probably not.
But we will. We'll follow you on the CockTales page.
Oh.
I want to go ahead and tell him first, like how he's like, you want to have another threesome, but your bitch ain't really with it. I feel like, just like the Polly Pockets people said, you have to have a clear understanding on what you are doing from start to finish. I feel like I would have felt awkward also if y'all fell asleep. Maybe the sex wasn't that great. I need to know if I didn't drive.
Are y'all old?
What's going on? I feel like you and your wife need to get on one accord and be like, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get this type of woman because this is what you like. And then right after we fuck, we're going to send her home in an Uber, or one of us is going to drive her home. She does need to know.
Cuddle.
Or we're going to
Or we're
cuddle.
gonna let her sleep in the bed like y'all let me do.
Yeah, you got to cut out those awkward parts. If you wanted to cuddle with her, you got to make sure, like, your bitch starts the cuddle and y'all cuddle, or you say, hey, what would you like to do? Do you want to stay or do you want to go home? Ask her. I would have felt awkward too.
Yeah, y'all ain't say nothing. If y'all done fell asleep, now,
and
what
y'all
if I
are
didn't
married?
And what if I
was the
didn't want to
extra
stay?
person,
What if I didn't?
and
wanna
they
stay,
fell
though?
asleep, I would feel like, what the fuck? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Viola Davis to the bullshit. I gotta get my purse and go.
It's a lesson learned. Next time, y'all need to pan out all of the details, because you
let
are
the other
bringing
person know.
a whole
Like,
other
what would you
person.
want to happen if it was your wife? Like, going to do something, like you would want them to make her aware. Like, that's a whole young woman, so she has safety on the brain. I'm pretty sure at some point. But as far as the going forward part, if your bitch like pussy, she gonna want some more. So don't be impatient. Leave it alone. Take her around some badass bitches, and she gonna get the urge again. But don't press it, because then she'll feel like spiteful, like that she has to say no. But if she likes pussy, legit like pussy, and if she legit like the threesome, y'all
She'll
could talk
do it
about.
again.
Yeah, she'll trust
Yeah.
me. She will want to do it again.
Be on the whole thing with threesomes, and when you're bringing other people into your sex life, one accord. Y'all need to be on one accord, and then you need to ask that person, what do they want? Do you want to stay? Do you want to go home? Do you want to stay in contact? You really got to be on one accord if you want it to be good.
Get a nice suite. Let her stay, and y'all take y'all ass home. That's what I
Hey,
like to do.
that's
Lay up in the
sexy.
hotel room.
And you be like, and
That's
there's a
take
card
pictures
on
in the
file.
morning.
Order some room service in the morning.
Send them a picture in the morning. Thank you. Get some
That's
class.
Kiki. That was some great advice.
And that was me last week. All right.
Okay.
Now, cocktail from the live show. And this ain't my cocktail. I'm not telling y'all my cocktail because I got to get it together because I'm still remembering bits and pieces. Hopefully by next week I'll have all the video footage back and I can give a full recap because I really don't know what happened. I just remember what I told y'all and falling asleep. But apparently it's a lot of nasty, trashy shit that happened. All right.
Proud of you.
So, thank you. All right. So, embarrassing cocktail from the live show. Hey, sis. All right. And this is not my real sister. I just said that because it's embarrassing. All right. Hey, ladies. I flew out from Houston for your May 18th live show. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
I had such a good time in Atlanta. I forgot I dropped my computer, so there's a big black mark. I'm having trouble reading. Okay, and left with an embarrassing ass cocktail. While we were out for your live show, me and my homegirl met two fine ass straight niggas. Who listened to y'all's show. We were talking during the show and planned to pregame at our hotel, then head to the after party. During the pregame, during the
chugged a
pregame a whole personal bottle of Patron and had a few shots of Jack Daniels. Bad fucking
She
move.
chugged a whole personal bottle of Patron. How are you alive?
What is a personal bottle of Patron?
She probably swallowed nut with no problem.
She's
Yep.
pregnant.
Basically, with twins. All right. I was lit and I was feeling old dude, and I know he was feeling me. The whole time he was all on me, rubbing on my booty and shit. He was so fine, I didn't even care that he was a complete stranger. I never had a one night stand before. I'm 3 months out of being in a long term relationship, single as a Pringle and ready to mingle. And I wanted some new dick, but I just wanted some more liquor motivation, so I kept drinking. When we pulled up to the club, grabbing my face and gave me a nasty ass kiss, bitch. I feel like I sound like Marge Simpson, but okay. Okay.
You sound like Marge's sister.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. I text Sparky that I sound like Marge's sisters, but it's me. Okay. It was at that moment that I confirmed in my head that I was going to fuck him that night. But it never happened. Bitch. Tell me why I added the bitch. Tell me why I blacked out and threw up all in this nigga car. I woke up the next morning. My friend told me everything that happened. I'm so embarrassed, but I still want to fuck him. I know he's listening, so hey, boo.
Hey, boo, y'all better reconnect, nigga. Make that shit. We all have embarrassing moments.
But
If you got threw up on, just email us. I'm going to send you her email address if that's cool, boo. Hey, girl.
Throw up in that car.
That's all I got.
I mean, look, that's all I got.
That was
we
a cocktail.
Over time, so Samaya, you just give your cocktail.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna do me like that?
Because we know you got
We
some.
just over.
We over the time. That's really what it is.
So homecoming this past year.
Homecoming where? Beyonce homecoming? Netflix.
School,
Dun, dun, dun.
HBCU homecoming.
Which HBCU?
I went to FAM.
Okay,
So
we went to HBCUs too.
Yes, the girl at the front, Howard, and you.
I went to Howard.
Clark, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know if y'all noticed, but last time y'all saw me, I was chunky as fuck. Still a little chunky, but less.
You look good.
So, I believe that. I believe that in my soul. Okay. So I was really feeling myself though, because I had like finally started losing some weight at homecoming. So I got my face done. I got an outfit, and we went out. And my homegirl was like, "Oh, I'm gonna come with you." It's like, okay. So I got dressed, and she was like, "Girl, you look good as fuck. I would fuck." And I was like, all right, fuck around and get fucked. And because I just don't think people really be knowing
what they're saying.
no, like
Who
who
they
I
playing
am.
with.
Like like because I'm with the shits. So I went up to my man. I was just like, "Hey, would you hit?" And he's like, "I'm with the shits." So I was like, "Okay." So we go through the day. We go to the day party. We, and she real touchy feely, and I'm like, "All right,
You keep
all
playing.
right." And so it's time to go, and we're like, "Where do you want us to take you?" And she's like, "Wherever y'all want." I said, "Nigga, let's go home." What you mean? Let's pull on up. So we get there, and it goes down. We have an amazing, we had a threesome or whatever. But it was like way more than that. Like, it was really sensual. Like, me and her took a shower. And I really enjoyed it because it was like separate. Like, there were some parts where it was just me and her. And there were some parts where it was all three of us. And I'm a voyeur, so there were parts where I got to watch. And her man did not know. And so during homecoming, she was telling her man she was going out with me. And she was getting fucked by us.
So did he ever find out?
No. And they invite us over. And
You just be smiling in his face.
We both fucked your bitch.
Okay, she ain't my
but it
pussy
was
too.
so beautiful. It wasn't like a raunchy thing. It was like really sensual because like
It was classy, babe.
yeah, it was classy as fuck. And yes, and she came to my birthday and she was like, "You looking real good. I'm feeling real homecoming-ish." And I was like, "Oh, you want us?" And she was like, "No, I'm talking to who I want."
Ooh.
And so there's a pending date that has not been set, for some
One-on-one time.
some one-on-one time, and I'm with the shit. So
Get it, girl.
yeah,
Girl, you gotta do
that's
what you can.
That's my cocktail.
get it?
That was a good
How
cocktail.
you get
That is
it?
my
Fuck
I
around
love
and
a
get
good
fucked.
threesome,
I'm gonna start
okay?
telling niggas that. Well,
fuck
I'm not
around.
gonna say that. I'm gonna say fuck around and be paying my rent. Fuck around.
How did I
and
end up
hey,
here?
hey,
How
you
did I
better
end
fuck
up
around
here?
and have some extra bills, nigga. What's up? You with it?
You tell me how that works out.
Tell
Because
us
I
how.
don't
Tell
know.
us how too.
Okay, yeah. If it's a go,
He might
Right?
be on for us to
Well,
pick
you
up
might
another
just need
nigga
to
if he
start saying
yeah,
pays
some
you
some
just
bills.
try it first and let us know.
Look here, he can have a girlfriend if she gonna pay some bills, bitch. What you mean? What you want to pay?
Because I'm trying to be somebody's girlfriend so they can pay my damn
See,
bills.
nah, man.
Shit. I'm with the married couples, but I'm not paying bills.
Look here.
Oh hell no.
You know you be at the club and they be like, yeah, well, I don't care if you talk to him. Get me a, when he order them drinks, look, I be taking all my little drinks back. Y'all know I'm on that keto. I can't drink them all.
Drinking a little vodka and sodas. with a
Girl,
little lime.
here, what you want? Here.
Man, this was great. Thank you so much for coming. Do you have anything you want to
Yes.
plug?
Follow me on Instagram at Sexual Essentials. And all my links are in my bio. And catch me at the next Mouth Masterclass.
What's up?
Thank you, guys. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And congratulations to you on being able to go around the country and do all these classes and teach
Suck
these
dick.
bitches how to suck
some
these
dick.
dicks. Ooh, they were sucking the fuck out of those dicks. My fingers
My
were
Shantae
so
Renee
contaminated.
she is a force to be reckoned with.
Look, is that the girl on the second
From
night?
From Sunday night, who was
yes.
twerking
Yes.
and sucking dick with no hands, and
And she
got
was
ass.
talking about it at work. She did a book called How to Eat a Banana. Shout out to you, Shantae. Yeah, she was like, yeah, I do my classes.
With the
I got-
striped pant?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She was like, she had a polka dot shirt and black pants, but she was like, I gotta figure out how to market better, but I'm working on it. She
that
always
nigga that
working
was
on
trying to
something.
fuck with her after the advice, he was
That's what
like,
she
"All
said.
right, Shantae,
I want you
everybody
to eat
was
my booty. That's exactly what he
Yeah.
said.
And
I
she
was like, well, I
are
guess
you
that's how
paying
you
a
ask.
bill? Because Shantae is about that money, honey.
I'm not
That's
mad.
not
Can
a
you
free
eat my
bitch right
booty?
there.
Did you shower?
Niggas. All right, well, that's it for us. Make sure you follow Samia at Sexual Essentials 1, right?
Oh, no, just Sexual Essentials. The
Just
website
Sexual-
is, yeah.
Okay, just at Sexual Essentials and get our merch at CockTales Podcast. And
What's up?
don't be asking us too many questions. Our voices hurt. We motherfucking tired.
Time, boss.
Get you the shit when we get you the shit. The story got the links for the pictures. Don't be asking us for nothing. We're trying to rest.
Can I just say
Director-
something funny real quick?
What?
So at the live show on Saturday night, our first show, my best friend Brittany came backstage and she got me a present. I thought it was gonna be some alcohol or some drugs, but I opened the box and it was some AirPods. And I was like, "Thank you." She said, "I decided when I was trying to get you a gift." She said, "These niggas don't be tricking off on us, so I feel like we should just trick off on each other." I said, "Thank you, bitch," because I wanted some AirPods so
Man,
bad.
I fucks with my AirPods, yo.
These niggas,
Oh my goodness, they
She
don't.
said some-
they
I
don't.
thought it was gonna be some
Start
liquor or
tricking
some
off on your
drugs.
besties. I did. I was like, oh.
Oh, it's gonna be some edibles.
Make sure y'all follow us on
Looking for.
Instagram at CockTales Podcast. I'm at Coffee Bean Dean.
And I'm at Kiki Said So.
Goodbye.
Bye, bitches.
Goodbye.
I'm done. See you next week, ho.
See you next week, hoes. That's all you got left for you. Oh, look here.
I ain't been smoking. I didn't even smoke my damn hookah.
I barely got to smoke the hookah at Rand Martini.